Alright. I think ad break's over. Hello, gamers. We're back. Can I say nice things to you? Maybe? Maybe I can. I like my friend Kirill. He's very cool, and he has good taste in music, and good taste in streamers that he chats in. Mm-hmm. I nod knowingly. Sagely, even. Let's see, today, this music is just a playlist that I pulled, because this main menu doesn't have a whole lot of music going on, so I just put some in. What do we have? I don't have, oh, hang on, I gotta add the MicroStream RPG window. There it is. Up in the corner. Is it not running? It should be running. Hang on. Where is it? Why aren't you running? There it goes. Okay. We'll just keep that up in the corner up here. You know, it should be no problem at all. Let's see. Hello, you go jalapeno. Orcus green is the avocado. What's avocado? Is that like free shavacado? I assume. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I don't really like avocados. I don't. There's something feels weird about them. I don't. Maybe it's like the texture, the taste. Every time I have an avocado thing, it just doesn't work for me. Maybe what I really need is someone to come by and serve me the right combination of avocado things. But for now, I'm not a. Oh, I love mango. Mango's great. I love sweet fruits. It's really hard not to love sweet fruits. I think mangoes are a little bit overly juicy and a little messy, but that's not a problem for me. That just means you have to take special care. But yeah, I could do mango. I like mango. I like a lot of fruits in general. Strawberry, grape, apple. Kind of sounds just like I'm naming Starburst flavors, actually. Hang on, let me adjust my window a little bit. Okay. I want to keep an eye on my audio levels here. So yeah. I figured for last day of Pride Month I should do something explicitly gay in some way. Not in an explicit way, but absolutely advertised as gay. Can't really taste them, but they feel good to eat. Do you just, like, wait, mangoes are pretty potent taste-wise. Do they just give you bad mangoes? If you just made, wait, is it breakfast time? Are you in Europe? I remember having mangoes in Europe when I was there for a little bit, and I was not impressed. We should get you guys avocado. Oh, I was talking about mango still. I'm on my mango train. I get it now. Yeah, maybe that's why I don't like avocados, because they don't have a taste. They're just texture. They're just like smushy, buttery. Why is a vegetable all buttery, huh? What's it up to? What does it know? What does it know that I don't? Anyways, this is Mars Vice, and I'm gonna turn off the vaporwave. They're grassy tasting, and you like that? Why don't you just drink some wheatgrass juice, man? It tastes green. Well, maybe I don't want to taste green. Maybe I'm already green, so I don't want to taste what I am. Do you like tasting gray? Have you thought about that? Wheatgrass is expensive, but it's the most grass-like beverage I've ever heard of. And the taste of an orc. That's good taste, is what that is. Alright. Quiet, Vaporwave. We're done with you. We're playing Mars Vice. It's a queer, furry, biopunk adventure. I think that the main character is an anthro-lion who is trans. That's what I've heard. I can't confirm until we jump in. It's also maybe... I was going to say, is it German? Is this German? No. I don't know. Don't want to taste green, but like to taste orc, which is... Listen, orcs can taste like many colors and flavors, and that's all I'll leave it at. That's what I'll say. Maybe let's start this game. What do you think? I think it's time. I think I'm ready. I've had my options. We're going full mouse and keyboard here today. You're poisonous? I guess. I guess that's one way to deter predators. Whatever. We're gonna jump in. Let's go, baby. The boss, ma'am. Oh, this is cool. Neat little right from the intro. Oh. Groovy music. I'm into this. Oh. Oh, I got a, not a hang in there poster. Hang in there, baby. This is looking dead body like. Is that a camera? A drone? Oh my god, it's alive. What does it know? What does this drone want from me? Okay. Oh. Oh my. I'm fine. Bye, robot. I'm definitely all in on the music already. Is that allowed? Whoa. Did that say 20% more glazing? Or grazing for deer, probably. Turning my head. What is this angle? Gay furry world. I think there's probably humans somewhere in here. Oh. Me. This is relatable. Okay, movement, WASD, interaction, click, got it. Did I get up? I must have gotten up. Okay, so this is... I am the lion man. Oh my god. Hang on. I gotta turn this down. Someone's calling? There we go. Oh, I'm buzzing. Oh, I've got my little guy. Hey, what's up? I love him like my own child. I like feeds under the toilet seat. I love him more. God, if I had a robot that cleaned the toilet seat, jeez. Incredible. My little babies don't know how expensive they are. They take after their daddy. What's this? Oh, no, same thing. Okay. What's this? I'm ignoring my phone right now. Oh my. Oh, okay. So it's just a spill. So there was not a dead body situation. I broke my news tablet. What's going on here? Looks just like the real thing. Okay. Going around. I have pretty speedy movement. Ooh, that's a briefcase. Let me have that. Oh, well, let me. Fine. Pavonis. Pavonis? Holy Pride of Mars. Never get tired of this view. Okay. What's up? Is that doing anything? Probably is, I'm just not paying attention. Oh. The boss lady. Window? Oh. Yeah, sure. Oh, okay, that's cool. Can I do all the way? Oh, that's technology that I want for my house. I guess we'll let the natural light in or whatever. Maybe I don't need to answer the phone right now. Got my hang in there baby poster. Is this, so tell me, what is this? What is this? No, it says 20% more glazing. It's not even grazing. Oh, because they're buck cakes. I get it. I get it. What's around here? Oh, this little doodle. Oh, that's cute. I like that. Can I leave? Just leave without my phone? Toss. Okay. The dugout. Examining literally everything. Oh, it's kind of broken. Oof. Find the pinup. Yeah, we gotta find the pinup from the opening. There it is. Maybe? Oh no, this is just... Oh, Pride 2180. I had more rainbow on than clothes on. What a day. Wish I knew what became of those boxers. Okay, we got nothing there. Where's the pinup? Show me. We've got like a... Is this a gorilla? Puma? A puma. Looks like a puma. I'll get to you in a minute. What's this? Oh, that's the docking station for my robot. Okay. Oh, there's the pinup. Hey there. See, it's fine. This is appropriate. Nice view, huh? I always thought that the bloody lip adds a certain je ne sais croissant. That's not what... Sure, we'll go with that. Je ne sais croissant. Alright, fine. Robisho, where the hell are you? Director, I'm... Oh, can I just click through? I just got a call from our new Earther transfer. She's very confused why no one has come to pick her up from the T-port. Better tell me you're on your way. About to leave. I'm just leaving my flat. Not in your pajamas, I hope. No, of course not. Why would I ever? Looks down at the phone for the first time since he picked it up. It's a video call. Okay, so just might have been a stretch. Drag your tail to the T-port, back to the office right this instant. You can beg me not to fire you later. Your wish is my command, boss. Dial tone. She hung up. Ugh, a new partner. Exactly what I was trying to forget all weekend. Great, the boss is just gonna use this as another excuse for why I need a babysitter. I can do my job more than fine on my own, thank you very much. Ugh, who even video calls their workers anymore? This is power abuse, and I'm nobody's chauffeur. After briefly pondering the many times he's been late to work in the last month, Dax looks around his room. I better find my clothes before she calls again. Click to end conversation. Okay. Task tracking. Hold the right mouse button. Okay. Interactive points. Got it. Grab my clothes. Where are my clothes? Where are they? Probably in my closet, I think. Oh, I see. I can see the interaction buttons from here. So this is not interactable. Oh. What's this? Oh, my clothes are hanging from up here. Okay. Who left my pants up there? Who knows? Who knows? It could be anyone. Oh, there's one over here. Oh, snazzy. Hello. Now we're talking. That's a mean look. Just make sure no one smells you. Hold on, last minute check. Keys, sunglasses, breath mints. Where is it? Did I put my key card in my jacket? Shit, it's gone. No, don't tell me I left it in the bar. Please be here. Alright. Grab my ID. Oh, it's over here? Okay. There you are. Grab it. Stop looking. There's a button in the corner. I'm covering it up with my model. Alright, the transference port. Leave the port. Let's go. We're loading. It's happening. Pavonis transference port. That peacock looks depressed. Come on, buddy. You're on Mars. Isn't this cool? Dax saunters into the transference port, the place where all travelers emerge. Alright, Dax, maybe it's not so bad. A work party means someone I can show the ropes, who'll binge cop shows with me over paperwork, and appreciates my jokes a lot more than the rest of the office. Plenty to look forward to, not at all a pain in the ass. Just gotta find her first. After his little self-pep talk, Dax approaches the help desk in the best of spirits. Hi! Hello, dearest traveler. Welcome to the Red Planet's gateway to the galaxy, the transference port. Save the spiel for the tourist, pal. I'm from here. Martian or Earther, one can never know too much about the Red Planet. You gotta say Red Planet X times a day to meet a quota or something? Of course not, sir. I'm just perpetually excited about our beautiful Red Planet. I was always excited for my shift at Shoebox, too. Is there anything I can assist you with? Actually, yeah. I'm looking for someone. Get a new... Oh, keyword. Keywords are unlocked through dialogue. Click to use them at the start of the dialogue to start more. Okay. So I can just, like, pop these at people and be like, give me information on this. I see an Earther wandering about. She should have offloaded about... Dax checks his phone watch, slides it back to his pocket. 2 hours ago? Oh my god, man. She's called Anaya, I think. Oh, your friend took the wondrous voyage of uploading her mind and sending it to our red planet. Uploading the mind, is that what we do here? Okay. Taking her first steps in a new body beyond earthly limits. Anywho, full name and passenger number, please. You got it. Dax starts swiping through the menus, careful not to scratch his battered screen. Barber E, camera, convo log, database. Ah, there we go. What the? No, dude, someone put my phone on child lock. It's kicked me out of my database account. What a terrible conundrum, sir. I suppose you will have to use your brain to remember the details. Ugh, come on, I'm already late. I'm afraid I can't help you, sir. I'm not allowed to resell passengers' location data to unauthorized parties. Not even to a CIO officer? A what? Never mind. Could you tell me anything about the body she dropped into, at least, as a favor? Kirk takes one long look at Dax. Being out of pity or exhaustion, he starts typing something into his computer. Non-mod. Non-mod? You need a damn dictionary. I mean, excuse my diction. I'm only allowed to disclose that this client opted out of any modifications to the body they transferred into. But not what kind of body she chose? Nope. This is basically modification paradise compared to Earth. If I was an Earther coming up to Mars for the first time, I'd be dying to see how far I could push my new body. I'm sure you would, sir. Isn't a regular human? Yeah, that seems like that's the likely scenario here. I guess I just have to keep an eye out for an animal fresh off the preset catalog. Hope she's not boring all the time. You better hope she's bland enough to stay put for 2 hours and wait for your ass. Huh? Did you say something? I said, can I help you with anything else, sir? Where could she be now? So what could a new arrival do to pass a couple of hours around here? The transference port offers a wide range of shopping options. Smash. I agree. I'm a Lion fan. Since it's still Pride Month, I can still talk about it. Let's see. Pauses, side-eyeing the array of clothes stores. Unfortunately, due to our upcoming citywide celebration and ongoing renovations, the only available shopping option today would be Embody. Trademark. Also, it's the same place where she transferred into her new body. Stuck for 2 hours. Why would she be bored if there are so many premium, high-quality, affordable, and exclusive body options and legal modifications on offer here at the T-Port branch of Embody? Embody really secured themselves one hell of a brand partnership for you to big them up this way, huh? I don't know what you mean, sir. What is this game again? It's called Mars Vice. It seems to be like a gay furry detective adventure kind of VN. I'm not sure how to describe it quite yet. It's definitely queer. I'm getting queer energy. Quick screen cracks just ever so slightly. I've got what I need. I think I'm good. I'll see if I can catch her snooping around the T-Port. Have a day as great as our planet. Oh my god. Oof. Oof is right. Okay. Alright. Oh, I see. No leaving until I've searched every last nook for... Alright, fine. I was excited to look around. Welcome. For a change of pace, we got the legs for you. You don't even have any legs, my man. Who are you? Are you some kind of... Are you a serval? Welcome to Embody, sir. My name's Kit, and I'll be your body technician. Feel it. Be it. Copyright, God. With our ready-to-go frames. Are you here to buy or modify? Body shopping. Oh, my keywords are over here. Maybe. I think I'm okay. You guys don't mind if I cover up the keywords a little bit? Ooh, don't mind if I... Wait, no, Dax, focus. Sorry, bud. I'm in kind of a rush here, looking for someone. Is there any way I could assist you? I gotta go. I thought I was supposed to ask the clerks about the Earther. Oh, that's right. I gotta use my keywords. Ooh, don't mind. Okay, Does it not highlight? There it is. Earther. Any chance you stumbled upon an Earther this morning? A few hundred at the very least. You'll have to be more specific. Right, non-mod, I don't know. Transferred a couple of hours ago. It's her first time on Mars, if that helps. Oh, that does narrow it down. Wolves tend to be a choice pick among first-time transfers. Calling out all the wolves in the fandom. Smilodons are in high demand, too. Wolves and tigers? Shit, I'm gonna be looking all day. For what it's worth, body shopping tends to be a rather overwhelming experience for newcomers. An hour or two is nothing for Earthers discovering all the possibilities Mars has to offer. Ask around the store. My colleagues may just be able to help you. Thanks, Kit. You're a lifesaver. Is there any way I can assist you? I don't want to... I guess body shopping? Second thought, I may just have a little time to peek at the new stuff. Wonderful, just turn around and have a look for yourself. Whenever you see a frame that strikes your fancy, I'll be right by your side. Is there any way I could assist? Alright. We're out of here. Damn, called out. Whoa. That's a horse. That's a huge horse. Okay, we've got macro range. Oh my god. These people, they know too much. How much do you have to pay for this? Only 99 for every 9 centimeters? What's the asterisk mean? Huh? This one, you gotta lease it for $1,500 per month? Damn. Is he gonna tell me something? Oh, thank you for the follow. So good. I see you admiring our latest horse frame. Huh? Sorry, you were saying? Oh yes, the stallion, oh my god. Model has that effect on everyone. It does have amazing hair. Its mane is incredibly thick and silky, especially formulated to smell like a gentle breeze. Must feel great between your fingers. Like freshly washed sheets in a hot summer night, sir. I mean, look at these pecs and shoulders. It looks like it's been designed for cuddles. Like the gentle caress of a departed lover who has just returned home after a decade. A decade? Jeez. And the quads, they look like tree trunks. Just between you and me, I once saw this model crush 2 watermelons with its thighs. And that was just the small size. Oh, Jupiter. I'm gonna have to ask you to refrain from drooling over the display floor, sir. We're gushing. We're gushing here. Oh my god, hey guys. They slurping? Is it good, kiddo? It's alright. I thought that was your favorite. Is this like a... Like, is this just like a regular old dad in a like vanilla wolf, and then there's like a super like huge ripped Chad guy, but he's like the younger one? I'll get used to them. What mods am I gonna get? I don't know. I'm kind of happy with my lion choice, honestly. Loud slurp. What's up? Excuse you? Who might you be? I'm not friends with any Anaya's, Mr. Alright, fine. Fine, fellas. Lion, but with tusks. I mean, that's pretty close to a Smilodon, but a Smilodon's like a tiger, right? Another wolf. Is this like an elf? Looking for Earther? No, I'm from Olympus. Damn, okay. Self-centered as hell, if you ask me. What's going on over here? Oh my god, are these like kids? Don't I know you? The famous wrestler? Oh no, never mind. Okay. Fine. Where are you? We got a kangaroo over here. What is this? The goat! The goat. Kind of small. I'm a little curious about this kangaroo. What's up with this? Okay, I think I saw this one win something in the Olympics. Indeed, with its outstanding bounce physics and long-distance jumping skills, our adrenaline model is the hot new trend among sports fans. In a lesser body, this kind of athleticism would require years of dedication and experience, but a shortcut is always nice. Someone out there is really living their double Dutch dream in this thing. Okay, let's talk about. What about the goat? I cannot show interest in the goat. Okay. Oh look, there you are again. Damn, that's a nice dress. What's this? Rebel cockatiel? Oh, that's a hell of a pants situation going on here. Did you base this one off the guy who elbowed me in the nose last week at the slaughterhouse? So are these not real furries? I think it's implied that furries in this like Mars utopia are human consciousnesses that have been uploaded to these bodies. That's what I've got so far. Did you base this one? Yeah, at the slaughterhouse? I'm glad it resonates. Our new anarchist rebellion fight for freedom punks not dead cockatiel exclusive brand model offers nothing but authenticity. I'm sorry. Are you for real? Was there any part I didn't explain properly, sir? You can't make punk corporate. Some of our clientele want the ability to try out the aesthetic of rebellion without sacrificing their moral standing. The aesthetic of... Dude, what are you going on about? Punk is a lifestyle. Committing to a lifestyle is no longer necessary thanks to body transfers. Then what is it you sell? Punk is about grabbing the chains that bind you and shaking them until you bring the whole house down. Punk comes from within. A company can never create punk. Research shows that a cockatiel is the perfect face of punk due to their lustrous head feathers, well suited for headbanging mohawks, mosh pits, and other activities punks may enjoy. Well, if research says so. Oh, hey, Lan, how's it going? I saw somebody else streaming this. Neat. Wouldn't I want to be a giant orc for only $199? I mean, it depends on how far out of budget that actually is for me. I think, 101 Martian dollars, I guess. I'd probably go for that. Yeah, I would give it a shot. Bugbear, Tiger, Dragon BF with Blush Harder. Someone chose to be a catboy over there. Don't trust that. Where is the cat? That one? That's a mascot over there. At least that one. Where's it? Is there a catboy that I haven't seen? Is this a cat? No. I can't tell, honestly. Oh, a pachyderm. Oh, this is a tank. Damn, that's what I call large and in charge. Wouldn't want to mess with this one. Our potent pachyderm model has proven quite popular among the blue-collar demographic. No, the customer, okay. Let's see. It's a cat. The hoodie, wait. Hoodies? Hoodie goodie? I'm not sure. Seems cat-esque, yeah. I can kind of get that, a little bit of cat. I'm not super good at identifying different animals. I'm more of a monster identifier. Let's see. Looks like he could level a whole building on his own. Base model has carrying capacity of over 400 kilograms. The trunk is capable of performing tasks that require fine and gross motor skills. Anything from lifting a girder to using a hammer. And I can complain about scratching my butt with these claws, jeez. Can't be easy to handle all that power. On the contrary, sir, these models are precisely calibrated, nothing like the incidents with earlier models. Incidents? Minor occurrences, of course, just the usual, crushing hands during handshakes, getting drunk and stumbling right through walls. And that's the usual. Not anymore, sir. The current body was revamped after a surge in popularity with the stay-at-home parents market. Isn't that a cougar? I think this is a serval, I want to say. I think it's the ears that are selling it for me. Face blindness does transfer to furries, it turns out. I look away. I don't know if I officially have face blindness, but I'm very bad at recognizing faces. Tail ears, ringed tail spots. Is it a lynx? I guess I could see a lynx. I thought lynx had smaller ears. Can't have babies getting crushed now, can we? Yeah, no thank you. Can we go check out something else? Oh my god. Autism be like this, true. Oh, we've got agents of the cab. Pavonis police. I can't inquire. Oh, I can inquire. Sample frames for a badger and a coyote proudly displaying their Pavonis PD uniforms. Double flip them off and leave. They're just mannequins, sir. Alright, well, I've investigated all of these, including the horse. Oh, there's an orca over here. Killer water. Crush that thirst. Oh, I see. It's like a sponsorship. I got a vending machine in here? Fellas, this is not how you use a vending machine. Oh, damn, she's jacked. Can I investigate? No, I can't. Let's see. Oh, that's right, I already talked to him. I guess I've gotten everybody. Not you. Well, I can ask you. Look, my only biology animal lessons are all due to furries. Put all my recognition points into bovines, porcines, and rhinos. Yeah, same. So broke. I probably would try out like 5 or 6 different options before I settled on something. I mean, given the opportunity to try it, why not? They haven't identified any risks for me yet, so. Welcome to Embody. My name is Key, and I'm an official killer water representative. Crush that thirst with our official outstanding orca body line, inspired by social media sensation Breaker. Crush, you say? May I interest you in one of our products? I'm looking for an earther. I'm looking for someone. Have you seen an earther around? I don't know about Earth, but I can offer an out-of-this-world promotion. 20% off all kill blah, blah, blah. Kirk mumbles a few disclaimer words in quick succession. No thanks. You sure you haven't seen her? Non-mod, just arrived on Mars. Did you know the company behind Killer Water? Marvonis Aqua... Wait, GmbH. Whatever. Was integral to providing a consistent water source in early Martian settlements? And I'm super grateful for that, but I have no interest in buying the body, no matter how impressive it is. Press X to flip off the cop mannequin does feel a little hypocritical after the "you can't sell punk" dialogue. I mean, I could see both. But also, yeah, I feel that. That's because you haven't heard about our latest promotion. Okay, that's nice, buddy. Continues to aggressively push water. Kill her on death for a solid 5 minutes. Never mind. We'll come back. I don't want to push it too hard. Maybe I'm just, you know... Can I talk to you? Good morning, sir. Would you like to try one of our civil models? These high-quality bodies are provided for free by the state of Pavonis to those who sign up and graduate from the PPS Academy. We have a wide assortment of bodies available off-floor if you're interested. Fool me once. Yeah, no. Fuck off. Wow. If you have a complaint, sir, I can gladly provide our... I don't really have time for this bullshit. Oh, I can't even ask him about it. Alright. Well then. Oh, we got a shark? What's up, man? In an apron. What's your deal? Shh, not so loud. Just make like you haven't seen me. What? Do we know this person? Hammerhead? Why are you here? I never thought I'd catch you in a normie shop. What are you up to? Scoping out the competition? Competition? How dare you lower me to corporate level? No, I'm just trying to get a sense for the latest developments on moisturizing chemical coating. Sorry, I'm kind of in a rush right now. I'm looking for an earther friend. You seen any non-mod around? Non-mods aren't really my area, Dax. Getting inspired. Only insofar as technology is concerned. Their aesthetics are pitiful. Alright. How the fuck is Body TF considered normie? I think this is the normie, like, corporate version. This guy seems like maybe the, like, actual independent outlet. Drop by the store sometime soon. I have a whole new selection of fish with your name on them. Okay. Interesting. What's in here? Let me in! Banging against the walls. Slumping. What are they in there? This is definitely some kind of, like... Oh, wait. There's a Smilodon right there. Oh, that's kind of cute. Got a hoodie on. There's two of them. Okay. What's that? This is the only panel that you can actually, like, see them through. Otherwise, they're pixelated. Okay. People would change very often in avatars. Yeah, I mean, if you can change a body as quickly as you can change an avatar in a video game, I can see it. Glow-in-the-dark hooves are gone. He doesn't ring a bell, sorry. How about you? Sorry, not interested in line for... Okay, fine. Be that way about it. All new gene mods. Quick installs. Those are cool. What do we got here? Self-care kits. Be healthy, be you. I guess for both furries and scalies. Self-care, fur, and skin. Yeah, alright. Alright. Where the heck is this? Bro is literally an orange cat. It's true. Oh, we got wings. The wing department over here. Oh, I feel like this is probably them, because this is the only human I've seen so far. That's your brother? One of my partners has them. The fuzz feels real nice on your what? Yeah, just get those. Not me. I guess I have one of those faces, huh? Oh, this is the kangaroo. Okay. What about you, lion man? Can't help you there, mate. Alright, sure. Wings? Can I just get some wings? Oh, some demon wings up there. What if I had some wings? Well, it's because it was human. Probably not a space cop, though. Oh, yeah, that's true. I forgot about the kids in the back. Morning, I'm Kim. Welcome to Embody. Get the body of tomorrow today with the latest on mechanical modifications. Is there anything I can assist you with? Is that a body uniform? I couldn't help noticing you all look the same here. Is that a company-issued whole-body uniform? Of course not. Embody defends its employees' right to wear any body they wish. This is a personal choice. Personal choice, made by the whole staff. The official servile serval. I was right! It's the very face of Embody. Customers expect quality service when served by a serval. That must be rough, pal. Retail-related questions only, please, sir. Is there anything I can assist you with? Earther. I'm not really here to shop around today. I'm looking for an earther. Got here 2 hours ago. Have you seen her? Have I seen her? You bet I have. One's own birth meat suit in this day and age? You have to have a lot of nerve to make such a fashion statement. Every time I see an old-fashioned earther sticking to their human pride, I feel like it's really my time to shine. 100% non-mod human? What is this, ancient Rome? So, did you get her to walk out of here with a donkey tail and chrome skin? Nope. She said that natural brown is quite flashy enough as it is. Oh, thanks for the follow, Titan and Echo. Oh. Is there anything I can assist you with? Nah, I'll pass. It's probably gotta be her here, right? Anaya, that's you, right? Hi, Anaya, my new partner. It's me, Dax. Hello. I've been looking everywhere for you. Been looking all over the planet, have you? Haha. I had a bit of a crazy night and it made for a rough morning. That's totally my bad. At least you have the decency to apologize, even though the excuse needs some work. Anaya flips her beeper phone open, smirking ominously all the while. Texted the director a while ago. She sent this over to help identify you. She flips her phone over to show an extreme close-up of Dax's snout. I feel like it puts the whole weight in context. You could have just jumped on the tram, you know? My newly cloned self on a planet I've never set foot on after spending 2 hours ogling random lion men? Doesn't sound that bad. I don't think I'm fit to figure out a whole new public transit system just now. Hey, I don't want to get off on the wrong foot. Can we start over? Anaya gives a brief sigh. Imagine leaving home as a human returning as a wolf. I mean, really. Guess what, everybody? I got a whole new myself. Let's see. Ask me again after breakfast. I need to get the hell out of here. We're taking my car. We just need to trek out to it first. After you. Right this way. It's a long drive all the way to the office, but you can tell me all about the trip on the way over there. Okay. Grand. Let's leave. I'm pretty sure I checked out everything else. Oh. Did I hit the demo already? I am playing the demo, but I was gonna buy it if it was compelling enough. Brian, he went to one of those werewolf meets again. Oh damn, what a look. Oh, okay. Alright, well, I'll probably just grab it real quick because I want to keep playing this. I'm interested enough. I'll do a quick break and run some ads. I know it's only been 45 minutes since I started, but I gotta take care of this stuff and I gotta install the game. So I'll put the music back on and we'll be right back. Let's see. Okay. I just need to double check. I have the right thing here. I gotta uninstall the demo. Do I need to play through the whole beginning again? I might need to do that, actually. We'll see. We'll run through real quick if that's the case. Oh! If you're uploading the recorded video on YouTube, the music might receive copyright issues. Turn off music and options or contact. Oh, okay. We'll probably turn off the... I do intend to upload this to YouTube at some point as a VOD. Let's do options. I feel bad. It's just auto progress, controls, cool indicators. Yeah, I guess I just have to mute the music. Maybe I'll leave the music from my copyright-free vaporwave. We'll turn it down just a little bit, and we'll loop that. Okay, it has a similar vibe. I like it. Let's see, and then we'll turn the music down to very little or nothing. Okay. Can I load? Oh, I do have an autosave. Lovely. Okay. Beautiful. Minimize a couple things. Make sure I got OBS on the right layers here. All right. Here we go. Let's go, baby. Thank you all for sitting through an early ad break, but there's really no better time than when you're waiting for it to download. What? All right. I did just refill too.
Casts a spell. Create water.
Refreshing. I feel so refreshed. All right. Same stuff as before? Yes. Looking everywhere, all over the planet. The extreme close-up of my snout. Ogling random linemen. Totally relatable, actually. Add a handsome line in orc boyfriend. I look away. I mean, I like a handsome lion. I can't deny it. And for those of you who know the lore, it's there. That's all I'll say is lions are present. Some of them are handsome. That's all I'm telling you. Right this way. Good. I'm gonna bap you on the nose, blue dude. Plap. Some. I mean, I can think of multiple. There's one that's obvious, but there's like a second one that's also compelling. If not for the problems. If not for story-related problems, is what I'll say. We're going. CIO HQ. Okay. And third floor. We're here. Welcome to the Civil Investigations Office. CIO for short. What's the story so far with this game? Literally just what we've been talking with Anaya here. Dax is our player character. He had a bit of a, I don't know, I guess a rager last night. Woke up hungover and is now late to pick up his human partner, his new human partner from the Civil Investigations Office, from the transference port, which is where we were. And that's, you're caught up basically. Just in case, if anyone else is not caught up. Huh, not the sort of office I expected. It's a fun, dimly lit, cozy co-working experience, only found here and in certain types of boroughs. Really leaning into that dentist clinic waiting room aesthetic, yeah? Now that you mention it. Dax! Uh-oh. Just like the dentist. Uh-oh. Remembering a Koopa? I don't know what you're talking about. I look away. Oh look, new characters. Oh god, that's my boss in there. What if we looked at literally anything else? Hey, who are you? If it isn't the man of 2 hours ago, the director is looking for you. Yes, hi. Hey there. The boss is looking for you. No, don't remind me that. What if I... Is this mine? Is this my desk? This looks like it's probably my desk. Yeah, that's my ID card. Unlocking memories. That was years ago. I've been an orc for over 10 years. That was a decade ago. Why is it unlocking? What the hey? Don't use the permanent. Maybe do though. Maybe this is what we deserve. Got the future and we still have big screens on big arms, monitor arms. Raise your hand if you've been an orc since 2014. Exactly, thank you. I would raise my hand if my model had hands. Employee of the month. Looks like the drone on fire? I don't know. Hey look, it's the orca lady with the big biceps. I am feeling very bisexual, thank you. Oh, I see. It's the coffee maker? Is the employee of the month? This does not look like coffee. This looks like lava. Alright, that's a whole box of fire extinguishers. The extinguished, okay. Why is it phallic? I mean, it's a coffee maker. Let it. It's just quivering because it's very powerful, I assume. 2015, you blame Paizo. I mean, Paizo's as good a reason as any. Go to the doctor. I guess I have to go to the director. Oh, man, let's just look at this. It's covered in burn marks. What is? I'm not sure what is supposed to be covered in burn marks. I'm not understanding. Oh, hi boss. Hey director. You're a sight for sore eyes, hungover eyes even. Did you polish your horns? They're looking especially shiny. We can resume that thorough ass-kissing routine after Anaya has settled in, Dax. You've waited long enough. Or you've had us waiting long enough. I'm truly sorry for the delay, Director Ramsbutt. Ramsbotham? Ramsbotham. Let me stop you right there. Refer to me simply as Director, ma'am, or sir. Mispronounce my last name and you'll spend the rest of your miserable stay on this red rock on my shit list. Duly noted, Director. Again, I apologize for the delay. Quit that already. I only want one apology, and it's the walking hairballs. Hey now, I consider myself more of a walking throw rug than a walking hairball. A throw rug might have picked up its new partner on time. Not leave them wandering around the surface of a new planet like a newborn baby for, what was it, 2 hours? Please, don't be so hard on him. It only felt like 4. Mayhaps we establish that I am not fit to shuttle CIO members around and will be picking another driver henceforth? The director and I both turned to glare at Dax. Sorry. Back to the topic at hand. Anaya, I'm so glad to have a professional with your level of experience joining the team at Civil Investigations. I invited you here because, like the rest of us, you have shown a strong desire to fight corruption on every front, standing by your morals no matter what. It is a thankless and wholly unappreciated job, but someone has to do it. I hope your years of experience in the force will help set our younger members straight. Glad to be here, Director. Oh, I think, so we're like, so Civil Investigations is like a, I guess a private investigator kind of thing? Like a private eye? Or at least an organization? I thought it was like Disco Elysium, like civilian task force kind of thing, but maybe not. She's a cop. Why set them straight? It's still Pride Month. No yeah. Yeah, set the younger members gay instead. Wait, Anaya's a cop? Rewind. Anaya's a cop since when? Internal Affairs, PSNI. I started in 2163, so that's what, 21 years? How am I only hearing of this now? I fail to see how my civil investigators' previous career experience is any business of yours. It's everyone's business if my new partner gets in the way of me doing a job. She's one of the good ones? The ones that find the bad apples? Is that it? That's enough. We exist only thanks to the Oversight Act, a law to keep government bodies in check. That includes admin, military, utilities, and yes, police. Anaya's goals align perfectly with our own. Her track record in rooting out corruption on the force is second to none. You, Dax, are our youngest recruit ever. You have a lot to learn. I finished more cases here than anyone else. And with what methods? Almost getting yourself arrested or killed every other day? You can't keep going at this alone. That's how you win the battle and lose the war. Trust your partner. Let her teach you how to do your job better. But... or lose it. It's up to you. Right. Good. We're too short-staffed for infighting. Help Anaya get settled in. Take her to her workspace and show her the ropes. Don't go rubbing any of your bad habits off on her. You hear? You got it, boss. And don't forget to teach her the ways of the coffee machine. We don't want another incident. I mean, having seen the coffee machine, I understand that. Excuse me? Dax will show you. Okay. That could have gone worse. Could have gone better, but it could have gone worse. What's up? Alright, show me around. I think I was just doing that, but whatever. PK do crime. The machine is about to power piss into the cup. Pardon my language, God. And this right here is the shadow that looms over the CIO. Its true owner, you may say. Not the director, not the government. It's the bloodthirsty bastard sitting on the counter before you. A weird old coffee machine? A weird old coffee machine. See, that's how you get yourself a cup of coffee that'll eat through your stomach lining. You're being ridiculous. Why don't you try it for yourself? Yeah, we're gonna do that. Places her mug into the coffee machine spout and presses the button to make a mug, all while staring at Dax. The machine angrily sputters for a few seconds, but no coffee comes out. Steam erupts from its metal carapace. Anaya smacks the side of the machine a couple of times. Warn her. You shouldn't do that. Oh, shut up. I had one just like this when I was a cadet. It's not gonna break. Let me grab the fire extinguisher. A couple of whacks later, the shuddering stops at last. Watery black coffee starts pouring into the mug. See? You're just being dramatic. The coffee machine erupts into flames, sputtering coffee all over the counter. It shakes so hard that it appears to be leaping across the countertop towards Anaya. The coffee screams to a boil from inside the infernal machine. Anaya scrambles back at Dax, as Dax sprays the entire kitchen with foam. What the actual fuck? Hey, you're lucky we have an fire extinguisher now. One time I started an electrical fire trying to douse it with water. Anyway, you'll do well to humble yourself in front of the machine. Abandon her to the beast. No. Try again? Want to give it another go? Places the mug in the coffee machine spout again. This time she waits patiently as the machine makes a cup from scratch. The machine eventually shudders at a thick, foul-smelling sludge that resembles coffee only in name. I'm not drinking that. Looks like motor oil. You have to take at least one sip or you'll anger it again. I told you that I'm not. The machine shudders menacingly. Anaya takes a hasty sip and gags. I'll put hair on your chest. You're on your path to becoming the next throw rug. Should we teach her the secret? Let's teach her the secret. Now try it one more time, but let me talk you through it. Anaya tentatively places a mug under the coffee spout. She looks to Dax for guidance. Hit it gently before you press the button. Sure, why not? After you press the button, say something about how excited you are for the coffee. I could have gotten a cup anywhere on this planet, but no, here we are. I'm so excited to try the coffee from an infernal machine. Never had one of those before. Wow. The machine shudders, steams, and practically sings as it brings the coffee to a boil. A steady stream of strong black coffee pours out of the spout. Good job. Take a sip. Fuck me, this is actually great. Told you, the machine respects those who respect it. Look down on it and you'll pay the price. You know, like in the old tales. You mean fairy tales, Fluffball. You brought the Fae folk over to Mars now, did you? Fairies! That's so funny! Haha. Dax discreetly pulls Anaya towards the main area. Hey, seriously? We don't know what the fuck machine that is. The director said it was here when the CIA was formed and assigned to this abandoned maintenance building. We've tried to turn it off, disconnect it, cut its cables. It's always fine the next morning. I love this idea of like a fucking cosmic horror coffee machine. We even brought an exorcist once. He left HQ with a white streak in his hair and new wrinkles. Okay, sure. I'll just be over here, enjoying my fake coffee. Haha. Such screams we heard that day. Dax stares off into the distance as Anaya backs away with her newly acquired coffee. That was beautiful. Thank you so much for this experience. What's in the fridge? I once do solo to steal someone else's food. For now. Dax. What in the SCP? Let's see. Where else do we need to go? Oh, I see. There's a lot of stuff around here. Can we interact? You should all sit at the table and admire Alex's art. Alex is quite the artist. I just wish permanent markers weren't her tool of choice. Is Bobby Arts the character designer for this game? I don't think so. I'm not as far as I'm aware, but it does. The art style does remind me of Bobby Arts. It's very clean. Nice, confident lines. Smash again, yeah. What's your deal? A file folder sails through the air and smacks into the side of Dax's head. Anaya can only blink in shock as a large, angry bear storms towards Dax. Hey, what's the big idea? Tossing folders with those biceps practically counts as armed assault. Less talking, more working, Daxy dearest. The delivery drone didn't recognize your desk yet again thanks to your mountain of trash. It's all well and good that you close so many cases, but if you don't start filing their paperwork away, I'm going to show you what armed assault really looks like. The bear finally catches the terrified looks from Anaya. Oh, new face. Hi, dear. I'm Mira, head of the CIO's military affairs. And I suppose you must be our new investigator that Daxy couldn't quite pick up on time, as usual. Anaya, nice to meet you. Likewise, Anne. Can I call you Anne? Anyway, good luck teaching the office intern some manners. Hey, I'm still here. For some reason. A cadet like you wouldn't have lasted a day in my unit. Might have to do with why you're no longer a drill instructor. If that's what they tend to draw, I say permanent marker all the way. I agree. Is it weird them taking Dax's issue with Dax's club being non-retractable? Ah, I mean, I didn't consider that, but yeah, this should be retractable, right? Like, it's a cat thing. Try she made Myra can't keep a little grin off her face at the quip. Ah, Daxy, I wish you'd use that wonderful brain of yours for anything other than talking back. If it gives you any more problems, let me know. And Dax? I swear if those files end up on my desk again, I'm going to toss you out a window like a sack of potatoes. I'm going to toss you out like a sack of potatoes. Ooh, I'm shaking. And I watches the bear head across the office before turning back to Dax in the growing chaos that is his desk. Don't mind her. Mira's all bark and no bite. Those threats seem pretty serious. Oh yeah, I guess that sounds pretty bad to an Earther. Pavonis looks nice and all, but Mars isn't really the friendliest of environments, right? Take a look outside the window. It's barren land for hours. Dying silly-ass deaths is pretty much part of living here, to the point where it's not even worth calling dying anymore. It's just an inconvenience. As long as you don't skip any mind state backup appointments, you're good to get killed as much as you need. Well, okay, that's some world building right there. Right, we'd better make sure she doesn't try to inconvenience you anytime soon. Mira stomps back towards Anaya and Dax, looking mildly peeved. If you're just going to stand about in the middle of the office whispering, you can share it with the class. Dax is at bottom. I mean, I can see it. Catch you later. There we go. Got a hyena lady? What's up? And this here is... The hyena holds up a finger of Dax's approaches, keeps him waiting on the spot until she finishes reading the current page she's going over. He literally calls himself a throw rug. Of course he's at bottom. I mean, to be fair, I think the director called him a throw rug first. The chat agrees, though. Dax is a bottom. Let's see. Alex. Oh, this is Alex. CIO investigator. Political affairs. Alexandria Rayner, your new favorite gal. You said you'd let me introduce you. Campaign promise, Dax. Plans change. I got a meeting at Rat House in an hour. Dax passes as Alexandria reaches out and shakes Anaya's hand firmly. What? Alrighty. Just a second.
Snorlax Snaps casts a spell. Alter Self, Master Artificer.
Plop. There we go. I powered up, thank you. I blame all of the sunlight? I don't know. I'm here. Thank you, Snorlax Snaps, for the redeem. Anaya Rao McQuaid. Pleasure to meet you. The director called him a furball. Oh, he prefers throw rug. Oh, God, you're right. Oh, my. He did self-identify as a throw rug. And you know what? We did find him in a very compromising position at the beginning of the game. He can grace my floor anytime. All high and mighty about being a chick magnet top, but we know that means the man's the town bike. The new police affairs investigator, I'd assume. Finally some backup for you, Dax. Maybe fewer bruises in your future. I can win fights just fine. I'm sure you can. Alex goes back to her folder, casually ignoring Dax's glare. Anyway, as much as I'd like to stay and chat, I've really got to deal with some rats. Actual rats? Some of them. Diana turns back to her desk, packing up various folders and equipment as Dax and Anaya step away. Nice lass. She's got you under her thumb. Claw. Pad thingy. I love Alex. She's great. She's got this tough boss bitch act. But she's actually a softie? I wouldn't go that far. Or else you'd let your guard down and end up having an unflattering picture of you appear somewhere in the office. With permanent marker. That got me on the director's shit list for a whole week. I'm sure that never happens otherwise. Don't let him fool you with the bad boy act. Dex loves being the teacher's pet. Oh, sorry, I didn't think you could... You might want to ask your new partner about our improved hearing range. Will save us a lot of awkward situations. Solved anything lately? Are you sure you're in any position to talk about my cases, Miss Paulsai? I heard that you hit a slump with the Maravanas thing. Which thing? The alleged extortion? The bribes? The monopoly? The innumerable work safety violations? Whichever one of those has anything to do with your case. All of them. The Major keeps granting exclusive contracts to Maravanas, despite all the evidence to their shady dealings. I'll bring them down. I'll make them pay for murdering my family. Whoa, that's a hell of a thing to drop. How's that? Did that sound convincing enough to make it into my autobiographical movie? Okay, thank you. You know it did. Oh, and here I thought we knew each other's tragic backstories already. How do you feel about body shopping? Human. Interesting choice. OG specs, I assume? If you mean this is how I was born, then yeah. You were born a 40-something-year-old? Aye. Amazing. Right? Dax is too afraid to weigh in on this conversation unless it turns out they're not joking. I would love to pick the brains on Earth politics sometimes, Anaya. You know how big Earth is? There's no such thing as Earth politics. Get a little more distance from Earth, you'll see. Bye. Alright, what do we got left? Oh, the desk. Look, here's your fancy new desk, Anaya. It's got keyboard. And this thing. I don't know what that is. And your ID? And box. IKEA looking ass desk. I mean, they're all dead. They're all pretty bad. Well, here's your desk. Sure, the equipment may be kind of ancient and the chair may specifically designed to give you a hernia. But hey, it's all yours. Bet that's more than the police ever gave you. Anaya glares at the assortment of haphazardly stacked boxes. Ah, yes, just what I've always dreamed of. A child-sized desk with a hand-me-down tech. Okay, gotta check in with her now that we've finished our tour. What's up? Dax throws himself into his seat, glancing over Anaya as she resumes unpacking. So that's the CIO. What do you think? I got to see a bear threatening to punt a lion out the window and a flaming haunted coffee machine, and it's still not the most ridiculous workplace I've been a part of. Earth sounds fun. Fun isn't the word I'd use. Why did you end up on Mars? If we're gonna work together, I need a rundown on how a senior cop ends up hanging out with a shoestring budget department like ours. Worked internal affairs for the police service, Northern Ireland half of your life, only... Oh, that's right. Isn't this like a partially Irish game? Half of your life only to get sent to a rundown civil investigation office on the dimpled ass of the solar system. Mars is the dimpled ass of the solar system. That's one way to look at it. Must be something juicy. It wasn't anything special. The department had cuts, and my role was made redundant. It happens. Really? Even after 2 decades of service? No junior candidate to fire instead? Well, things were getting too dicey for me. On my last case, I pissed off some people you really shouldn't piss off. I've been in shootouts before, but that one was too close for comfort. Whoa! You don't even have backups on Earth. I barely made it out. My companion wasn't so lucky. Oh, crap. I'm so sorry. I dragged us into an alley thinking we'd cheated death one more time, only to discover the screen was cracked, interior shot. No cloud backup thanks to the budget cuts. Goodbye, trusty beeper phone of 10 years. I cradled it in my arms as it fizzled out. I've not been the same since. I got you good, huh? Ha! Very funny. The only thing that matters is I'm still here now. I want to make the best of it. Where there's a police department, there's work for me to do. If you're serious about helping us put that pigsty in order, I'll be happy to have your partner as long as you'll have me. I'll be happy to be your partner, rather. Thanks, Dax. You'll be a great beeper phone replacement. Let's ask about body shopping. So, default? Default what? Specs. Why not mix things up with your freshly made free body when you had the chance? I was fine as I was, Dax. Where I was. A chance to turn a new page over in your life in my eyes. I didn't have a choice in this. Well, you always have a choice in what you make out of any situation. Oh, I didn't realize the job came with free counseling. Sarcasm me all you want, partner. I'll have your heart yet. Platonically speaking. I want to hear about the trip. I get that snarky and aloof is kind of your thing and you just wanted to murder me on the way here, but I still want to hear about the trip over. I've never been off-world. Alright, let's see. My consciousness was cloned and removed from a physical plane, boxed up in a glorified hard drive, and mailed across the void of space. Then I got uploaded into a new meat sack where I waited for 2 hours for the person that's supposed to be my partner. Aya stops attending to untie a mess of a cable and tosses it back into the box on her desk. That's us now. How long are you going to rub that in my face? I said I'm sorry like 1,000,000 times already. I heard you every single time. Oh, look at that face, though. He's so sorry. Look, kid. I've had my share of wild nights. Most of them not before helping a coworker move into a new planet. I've spent a month of my life being dead. I'm hungry as hell and I'm pure melted. That's a hint for what you have to do next. How about I buy you lunch? Any chance you'll stop glaring daggers at me if I get you some food, then? Maybe, if you're lucky. Cool, maybe I'll get to hear about those wild nights of yours while we're at it. Fat chance. Alright, let's see what's on the menu. Dax starts rummaging through a cupboard on his desk, looking for stamp cards. Any preferences? I got loyalty cards for Vietnamese, Korean, Italian, Lebanese, and, his eyes go wide for a second, looking at a leaflet mixed up between the rest. It's a brochure of events happening at the park this month. Ooh, this is giving me ideas. For a coupon... Find a coupon for hair gel or something? Excuse you, I have a subscription for that. No, I was just thinking I have to catch up with a friend. How do you feel about Greek? Sure, I could eat a horse right now. Wording, Anaya. Ugh, food. I mean food. Give me food, not a centaur. Oh my god! Cool, I know a great little place down by the park district. That said, I know I could totally introduce you to a few folks later if... She brushes past Dax as she strides to the elevator. Shit, hold up. I've discarded Earther. Okay. Yeah, leave. We have no reason to stay here. Ooh. Nice animation behind all this. Where? Slows the cars down as he scans the sparse crowd at the park. If you were looking for a food truck, there's one over there. Can't miss it. Big and blocky. No doubt full of the mouth-watering, life-sustaining nutrients that I need. Oh, yes, the food. You know, the lunch you owe me? Basically dinner by now? Well, there was an elf in the mod shop, so centaurs... Yeah, they probably are. I think I saw a centaur or something somewhere, maybe? I'm not sure. But yeah, there was definitely an elf there. Don't you worry. Dax smoothly handles the steering wheel while neatly moving into the only available parking spot. I'm getting you the juiciest, tastiest gossip this side of the crater. Good. Wait, come again? Dax slams the brakes. I mean, euros. Just after I check on my buddy Snifty. Sit tight, be right back. Snifty? Who the hell is... Oh, Central Park. Did someone say come? Oh my god. Oh, hi there. There's Snifty. Can I move around? I cannot. I can only pan with my mouse. Is it possum? Do we have anything? Snifty, food truck, statue, cables. I can't hold right click to see anything, so I guess I just got a mouse over. Alright, Snifty, what's up? There he is, always a sight for sore eyes, belonging to poor, caseless investigators. Snifty is standing in a lush field, blissfully unaware of Dax. The possum seems absorbed in his cup of coffee. If anyone has a lead on what's going on in the city and the loose lips to match, it's Snifty. And that's exactly what I need right now. A lead for a new case to work on. Okay, Dax, play your cards right. Snifty isn't going to talk that easily after the trouble it got him in last time. But he's got to have a lead. Eyes on the prize. Sneak up on him. Dax sidles up to Snifty's side unheard. Hey, my man. Ah! Wind startles Snifty's more reminiscent of a small rodent than the possum he is. Coffee goes flying right out of his cup. Oops. Dax. Whoops. Let me... Dax gallantly produces a tissue to blot Snifty's stained uniform. So, you got something for me? What do you mean? Anywho, are those teens loitering by the scaffolding? I better patrol over there. Toodles! Start sprinting. Hang on. Cut him off by the food truck. Instead of chasing after the possum that's currently hightailing it out of the open field, Dax makes a beeline for the food truck. I know that little possum. Any moment he'll come by, and then Dax jumps out behind the food truck, landing right in front of... Miss me? Someone who isn't Snifty at all. Oh, you're not. I mean, excuse me, sir. The rhinoceros in front of Dax slowly blinks, then nods at him and turns back to the Gyro's queue. Dax, what are you doing? Don't you scare the poor citizens. Snifty, I thought we were good. Well, for your information. No, you got me into quite the pickle last time, asking for all that confidential information. You're not police anymore, after all. I know, and I'm sorry I got you in trouble. But I did catch the officer taking bribes, didn't I? That's true, I guess. Justice prevailed, thanks to you. I guess. But you know how the Force is. Internal matters should stay, well, internal. Dietrich really didn't like that, you know. He'd rather you just came back. Ugh, Dietrich. Of course he would say that. But so what? All the two of us did was catch a crook. That's not our problem. So, hear anything about any more crooks lately? Dax, this time maybe just a little lead. I really don't know anything because an itty-bitty lead. I'm not on Dietrich's squad. Please? Wait, what? Come again? You left out? No. Dietrich said I have this very important job making sure the statue unveiling goes smoothly. After all, the park is like my turf. I know it better than anyone. So of course I gotta make sure everything stays perfectly perfect until then. I totally understand why he's investigating that Baumech incident by himself. Ooh. Looks like he is up for slipping me a little tip-off. He just doesn't know it. Of course, you're keeping the place safe, and Dietrich is... You're the one keeping an eye on the statue. You're so good at it. Got those real good peepers. Aw, geez, you think so? And you've got Dietrich's back so he can... Dax makes a go-on motion with his hand. Right, so you know Baumech, the big underwater mechs? I got a ping the other day that their operator went missing during deep crater work. Hang on, that sounds an awful lot like a labor accident. Why is Dietrich's crime unit on that? So, like, you're right. It's not what we normally do. But Dietrich said we'd be taking care of it ourselves. Isn't he amazing? He's so fast with his cases. He even goes out of his way to pick up more work. Anything for our city, he said. Isn't that just so dreamy? Ugh, sure, yeah. So dreamy. Hello, Micah. Okay.
Mayor casts a spell.
I have
Conjure a treat.
for myself. These are, what are they called? They're coconut delights. Hang on. Coconut dreams. That's what they are. And now I'm making a terrible noise. I'm sorry. Ugh. These stupid things never close properly. And I'm trying very hard not to ASMR you to death. Oh. Banana cooking. Here, I'm going to just peel this off. I'm going to do it under my desk. Much better. Easier to handle that way. There we go. I have them at the ready now. Well, we heard from the company that the mech is currently on autopilot back landside. Our officers will be boarding at 7 a.m. once it's safely docked. Out of the corner of his eye, Dax sees Anaya marching towards him. Oh, I nearly forgot. Thanks a ton, Snifty. Good luck with all that. I'm off to get some gyros. Alright. Oh, hey, food truck. Oh, come on. Let's go get it. Let's look. Dax dutifully orders the gyros with Anaya glaring daggers at his back from a distance. Okay, this case could be nothing much, but my gut tells me it's a big one. Do I really need her to tag along? No, Dax, you can't ditch her. The boss would have my hide. Literally this time. Besides, it's not Anaya's fault that she's stuck here. Dax is ripped from his thoughts by 2 orders of gyros being dropped in front of his face. He collects them and traipses back to Anaya. Hey, Anaya, sorry. Here I am with your dinner. Bon appetit. That took 20 minutes and harassing a bipedal possum, did it? Yes, but for good reason. Which would be... exercise with friends makes the food taste better? Sounded more like getting intel from your informant than exercising with your pal. I should have figured you'd spot that a mile away, Miss Internal Affairs. And you, Mr. Ex-Cop, weren't you the one giving me shit about my former profession this morning? Overheard that too, huh? Sure you didn't get spring for those super hearing mods? It's true. I'm not proud of it now, but I was on the force. Barely made it through the academy and quit soon after, though. It just got to be too much. I joined because I wanted to make a difference, make life here better. Instead, I got first-hand taste of how cops treat cops that don't fall in line. See, that's the kind of behavior I was investigating in the Force on Earth. I was finding ways to stomp it out. Yeah, sorry. Don't see how that's remotely realistic. Worked out well for you, didn't it? Whatever, lad. Lad. I'm too damn hungry for this conversation. I'm having my gyros now. Fill me in on the intel or don't. Suit yourself. Alright, sorry. Well, I'm not certain what we've got on our hands, but we should definitely check it out. I'll pick you up bright and early, so dig in afterwards, enjoy a good night's sleep. In 0.38 G, damn. Okay. Are we loading? Are we loading? Okay. Isn't dawn gorgeous out here? Beautiful. Really gives you a whole new outlook on the red planet. Sure. If Earthers had seen Mars at this time of day, they would have gone with purple, don't you think? Not really, no. Naya takes a long sip of coffee that Dax brought for her. When I agreed to head out here with you, I did not expect to be at 5 in the morning. None the wiser to her suffering, Dax opens the glove box of his car and produces a few colorful pamphlets for Anaya to peruse. Baumech Museum. Oh, that's right. That's her. Baumech Museum. Come along on a magical underwater journey with the Builders of Mars. Opening hours 9 to 20. Dax, what is the meaning of this? Look, we're kind of in a rush here. If I say workplace accident, CIO business, corrupt cops, and hijacked case in the same sentence, will you agree to go? Anaya takes a deep breath. She clicks her tongue, looking anywhere but Dax. I think that's a little bit... That should be this kind of narrative text here. She proceeds to whip out her phone and start tapping something into it. What are you writing there? My report. This is as good a chance as any to start taking notes on my beloved new partner. Hey, I'm not bringing you along to badmouth me. Of course not. You very diligently informed me of your plans so that I can supervise you and pass this info on to the upper management on your behalf. You better fill me in proper on the way. Now, do you prefer grandiose delusions or delusions of grandeur? Just you wait. I'm going to show you delusions. Nice. Alright, here we go. The first rays of sunlight pass Mars' light atmosphere, turning the caldera into a mirror. Anaya stretches her arms and legs as she makes her way out of the car. Oh, we made it on time. On time for what? Don't tell me this was really just a ploy to get me to come watch the sunrise with. The entire ground starts trembling. Strong waves follow soon after. Anaya looks at Dax, thoroughly terrified and ready to dart off. His little smirk does little to reassure her. The pristine surface of the lake shakes and roars before finally exploding into a waterfall. A titan erupts from the depths of the caldera, headed for the docks. What kind of titan are we talking about? Oh! That's big. That's a large thing. What is that thing? You knew it would do that? Son of a... That, milady, is a Baumech, a beautiful mech piloted by one of our finest engineers. Or in other words, one of the big crabs that creep around the lake to help with terraforming. Your automata vibes? I get that, yeah. I feel it. Grandiose something. You're saying it was in the lake all this time, and there's more? Wanted to get back at me for the report thing, did you? I have the right to remain silent. Do you? Whatever. Dax looks wistful for a moment as he watches the tower-shaped mech dock into the contiguous Biotechnologies lakeside compound. Hopefully that'll be your worst surprise today. Sounds like you're expecting way worse. Can I get the rundown now? What do a bunch of cops have to do with the workplace accident? Cordoning off the area, probably? If you mean to tell me that's where the accident happened, it looks like a proper engineer nightmare. Okay, let me rephrase. Why would a shining heroic police captain issue an order to hijack a fairly standard labor case from the CIO? I can't say for sure without more context, but deciding to get involved directly doesn't necessarily ring any alarms for me. Police investigations take time, and they're only made all the longer by fragile egos and petty internal fights. Come on, you don't think it's even a little suspicious? Early morning, docks, this far away from the city center, with a company that deals in machines that spend weeks at a time hiding around underwater caches. You think it's a smuggling operation of some kind? Bingo. Bingo! That's precisely it. So I guess it's evidence of shady business you're after. Guilty as charged. You can't say that. Come on. And if you find something, what will you do? Well, report it, of course. What else? I don't know. You tell me. Sounds like you're really hoping for something here. Naya turns her frown into the surrounding area. We're way too early anyway. There's no one here to investigate. He's giving brat energy. Oh my god, he is. Nothing wrong with the look, see? CIO official business and all. We've got a right to be here. Official how? Aren't you from the police affairs department? Why are you dealing with the labor case? You know, our guy in charge of labor affairs is dead at the moment, so I figured, hey, I'm gonna take a quick peek. That kind of falls within my jurisdiction, sort of. Don't think we have next of kin laws in the CIO, do we? You're acting an awful lot like the cop you're trying to one-up, lad. You think the directors ought to throw a fit just because they took one of our cases? Procedure exists for a reason. There's smarter ways to go about this. Dax checks his beeper phone to retrieve his late-night research with details on how to access the main gate. You can tell me all about them in your report. Ooh, are we investigating? Come on, come on. Biotech reception area. Welcome to Biotechnology's Lakeside Compound, the lazy school trip organizer's first choice. The only labor accident you can have here is death by corporate propaganda. Let's get a move on. Our destination is just past that door. Casually walks into the reception area. Wait, what about the security systems? Don't we need to disable anything first? Gotta brush up on Martian laws, Anne. We have a ticket. Dex taps on his keycard. Police and approved public servants cannot legally be targeted or recorded by any security systems to protect their privacy and avoid physical imitation attempts. Safer City Act, 2176. Okay. That certainly lends some credibility to your smuggling hypothesis. I'm telling you, that Baumek's crab's made of cocaine. Wouldn't be the worst thing I've ever found blow on. Oh my god. Alright. We're looking around now, baby. Let's investigate. What's over here? Take the elevator to the Baumek. Well, but I want to look. Slides behind the reception desk, ready to get his hands on the visitor room's work computer. That's the look of a man who knows his stupid plan is going to work right there. Have you been up to illegal hacker shit on the side, Dax? Wouldn't you like to know? I know my way around a terminal. But I'm not going to blow up your mind with my 11th grade IT after-school lessons tool belt today. Look at the key reader over there. Someone left their keycard in. May as well have handed us the key to the whole building. Dax flips the manual switch on the side of the PC and then types a few commands in. The screen is soon filled with emails addressed to various customers and staff. Leaving aside the major stroke of luck we just had there, this computer doesn't have anything that we'd call the top-of-the-line security protocols. I don't suppose whoever worked here expected to ever get caught in anything shady. With that in mind, I'm going to try searching for any emails containing the word password first. I'd be pissed if that works on behalf of the company. Oh, a cop getting mad on behalf of corporations. Unheard of. If you've got some time to chit, you've got some time to hack into this thing. Let's search for password. This is the most recent result. Let's see. Terminal on the screen updates to display a support request conversation. Chat opened by operator at baumek.pv. To support at Lakeside. Support.lakeside at baumek.pv. Operator, hi, I'm super sorry to bother you on your break again. I had to update my frontal lobe firmware and I think I fried some stuff. Can you send me the access key so I can get on my mech on Monday? The little gasping face. Support, did the update fry the other time? 10 times I told you I'm not allowed to send that sort of shit that sort of winfo to your work address. Blah. Pretty please. Oh my god, Daria, I can't reset the password every time someone gets new nuts screwed into their brain. Good night, Beefy. Take care. Thanks for dropping by. Why don't you go think long and hard about your job over the weekend? It's 4 magic numbers. Come on, you know what they are. Don't make me send you the kitty reminder again. No, I'm Godo. I remember Tinky, thank you. Well. Vini Vidi Bada Vinci. Is that how that goes? I don't think that's how it goes, man. Not even going to try to get in that sentence just now. Think about your job and 4 magic numbers. I guess we'll have to follow in her figurative footsteps. Hack into her brain, as it were. Is that a thing you can do? I really fucking hope not. Keyword, reception clue. Got it. Let's see. This, like, dinosaur mech? What is this, Horizon Zero Dawn? Tall, though. I respect the tall robot. Got some drones. Oh, this is like... Oh, I see. So this is like regular person. That's a serval. This is the big giant thing, and then this is the stupid tower mech. Okay. Oh, hey. Well, they decided to go with the Brontosaurus of all things for size comparison. I can investigate this. Current operator, Daria, and what a red helmet she wears. Oh, okay, so wait, Daria is the one from the reception clue, right? Interesting. Good to know. What's around here? What's this? Educational timeline meant to teach kids about the settlement of Mars and the creation of Pavonis Caldera. Skim it. Biotechnologies is founded back on Earth. Mars is settled with the constellation colonies. The first Martians moved to borehole towns. First terraformation efforts. The first Baumech is built. Martians come back to the surface. Lots of cool stuff in here. Got any specific questions on Martian history? Not right now, and not for you. Okay. Let's see. Think long and hard about your job. Oh, you know she's an operator. What would that mean in this context? Giant crab robot. Giant crab robot operator. Okay, that's a lead. What do we have on giant crab robots? Surprisingly, not much. All I can see is the first glance at the inauguration of the first Baumech 2082. That's worth a shot. If it ain't right, we just run for it and pretend we never came to this place. I like the way you think, Mr. Rao McQuaid. Update to timeline clue. Okay, so 2082. Maybe is that the code? What's this? This is the same thing? Oh yeah, let's get here. Okay. Is there... Oh, there's a lot of stuff here. Ah, it's still here. I love the Pavonis Caldera diorama. You're a model kit kind of lad, aren't you? Look for my apartment. If you take the leisure port and go about 7 blocks up, there you go. This is where I'm currently living. Oh, that area doesn't look bad at all. I know. I'm really glad I sold my right to sue that one time I got electrocuted by a vending machine. Look for the CIO. If you follow this highway all the way out of the crater, just towards the start of the salt plains. Nah, they didn't fit that into this diorama. Little mechs working under the lake have always been my favorite part of this map. It's a little terrifying to think the lake's full of those things and we can't even see them. Ah, come on, it's not scary at all. They're kind of like our own Loch Nessies. You know, Northern Ireland and Scotland are 2 different countries, right? Interesting. That's a whole thing. Okay, interesting. Did we get everything out of this? I think so. Leave. Oh wait, the timeline clue. I guess I should probably check. Well, what about this side? Same thing? It is. Let's check it. It's just a model. Not much I can do with that here. It's not your fault, little model. Okay. I'm guessing it's probably the same, unless these are different. Oh, it's still the same. Alright. Get here. So all these 4 in this little thing here are the same. I think that's... Do we have anything here? Anything there? No. Little robot, little guy. You cleaning up everything? Good for you. The other one was bisexual. This one is... I'm not sure what that color scheme might be. Pride flag related. Let's see. Maybe let's try 2082 here. Imposing door leading into a compound and the docks is locked by a keypad. Dax tries inputting the same code as the entrance door once more. A red pilot lights up. Automated message announces over the speakers. Wrong password. If you're an authorized user, please input the general access key to the compound. Ugh. I thought I'd taken care of all the access codes. How are we supposed to get in now? Maybe we could look about and see if we find anything. Like what? A key under the carpet? Yeah. Timeline clue. A click and the door unlocks. Keyword resolved. Timeline clue. Voila. Your carriage awaits, milady. Crab carriage. Crabbage, if you will. Dax, I feel like I lose neurons every second I spend around you. My god. He gets 1 brain cell. Let him use it. I get that a lot. Let's go. Daxton and I wait for a slow mechanical elevator to take them 30 stories up to the top of the Baumech, where the Baumech operator's room sits. Anaya stares intently at the elevator door. She's wearing a rather dour expression. Penny, for your thoughts? What's on your mind? You don't have to rack your brain alone, you know? That was too easy. Pff, no, it wasn't. We just did one hell of an investigative job. For a child-proof obstacle course, maybe. You really think the support desk person just happened to leave their ID inserted into the workstation? Maybe that's the arrangement this company made with the police? Not likely. This was somebody's personal keycard. It could lead to all sorts of legal issues if the company were to fail to return it. After reading their inbox, it's about on par with what they'd expect from anyone around here. This seems like a daily occurrence, accident or not. Daria's lights might not be all on upstairs. A little beep announces the elevator has finally reached their destination, the top floor, where the Baumech Fleet's command room awaits. Oh. Oh, this is spooky. Is it supposed to be this dark in here? Would you say you didn't see that coming? Couldn't think of a better pun. How about we find a light switch to shed some light on the situation, yeah? I fought tooth and nail to become the local CIO clown McQuaid. You're not going to outpun me so easily. Dax turns to the cavernous dark room. Excuse us, we're coming in. No response. I don't like this. All the more reason to head inside. I'm being honest, I feel like we're gonna find a dead body. Or maybe a light switch. Is this one? That's a light. I'm not sure what it is. There's something that's flashing. Let's go touch it. This has got to be the right thing to touch if it's flashing, right? Yeah. Big red button. Marco. Polo. What is it? I found a big red blinking button. Like cartoonishly so. Does it say power on it? I want you to go over that question again in your head and tell me why I wouldn't have pressed it already if it said that. I'm surprised you didn't leap in and press it the moment you saw it. Wow. Rude. Press the big red button? Yes! An electric buzz fills the entire space. The first hint to just how large the room they found themselves in is. Overhead lights and small LEDs start lighting up the room one by one. It's not until the massive shutter ahead starts its ascent that the entire command room is finally bathed in light. Nice. Okay. Oh. Why is your head broken? Why is there blood here? Bog standard blood red blood. That can't be Darius. This is a pretty hefty toolbox. I wouldn't be surprised if it came with the mech. A few tools are missing from the toolbox. I have a bad feeling about this. The lack of sound all around the strange figure is a dead giveaway, but Anaya can't help but take a hand to her mouth. The operator didn't even get to leave her workstation. She's clearly been shot and bled to death, unable to do anything but look stoically ahead. What the... Where the hell have you brought me, Daxton? Did you know she was dead? No, I mean, yes, I had a hunch that may be given the case given the circumstances, but I didn't think for 1 second she'd be murdered. I mean, I can't know for sure what just happened yet, right? Have you looked at this mech? One of the nuts holding it together might have just suffered a pressure buildup and whoosh, right through the operator's head. And the rest of this mess around? Something fell from the roof? Fat chance. Anaya sighs into her hands. Let's confront the situation first of all. Examine the corpse. That's the weirdest corpse I've seen in my life. Think it's fresh? Huh? Why are you asking me? One of us has seen alive brontosauruses before. Sorry. I like when the nuts have pressure built up shoot right at my head. Sometimes, you know, it's dangerous down there. Blah. Hang on. I'm resettling myself. There we go. Down in the Martian Ocean. Sorry, what? Brontosauri. That's the plural for Brontosaurus. And I looks more bewildered at Dax's correction than at the corpse in front of her. Right. Does this specific Brontosaurus look recently murdered to you? The hopefully non-flammable mystery liquid pouring out of her wounds seems fairly liquidy, and the robo parts are not rusted, so yeah. Never mind. The fleshy part of her neck is completely cold. Assuming that's not normal, her death must have happened a few hours ago at least. Let's look around her workstation. Odd setup, this. What sort of job does she do here? Like, construction work, mostly. Biomech operators sign up to spend weeks at a time working underwater at ungodly depths in different parts of the caldera. We used to joke as kids that seeing a malfunctioning biomech coming to the surface during the day brought good luck. And I points to the mechs climbing out of the water in the distance, confused. Is there a dinosaur in each of those towers? Nope. This is actually the only one crewed. An operator's job is basically dissolving their conscience to drive the whole fleet at once. Conscience. There we go. Is it consciousness? Probably consciousness. Imagine what kind of brain that takes. That's actually kind of amazing. Right? I wish I remembered the details of how it works. I haven't had a chance to visit the museum since I was a kid. So, last Sunday? Boo. This is workplace harassment. Another treat.
Four casts a spell.
It is
Conjure
demanded.
treat.
Ha. Let's see. Why would anyone do this? If she was killed, then the murderer sure went to some extreme lengths to get here and kill a construction worker. Maybe it's not her they were after? She might have just been collateral damage to get whatever they were trying to get. If it wasn't the mech that killed her, as I said, I've watched a lot of anime. I know these things happen all the time. Oh my god. I have to finish chewing. Just a second. Alright, let's talk about Daria. Wish we got to meet Daria under different circumstances. You keep going on about Daria this, Daria that. Is she famous or something? Miss Daria Yalcian has been the operator everyone thinks of when they think of Baumech for, like, shit, since they made the first one, probably. Besides, not a whole lot of people have the means to live a life that large. She's memorable. You mean to tell me she's been working here for 100 years? Some people choose to do odd things with their immortality. This one chose to be a literal corporate dinosaur. That was a good one. Come on, admit it. Can't use that. Let's back away for now. See if we can find any other clues scattered around. She's got a lot of stickers. Interesting. There's multiple wounds. 1, 2, 3 at least. What's this thing? Hey little guy, are you a BO model too? You look just like mine. Will I be streaming DR chapters 3 and 4 perfect run? No. I think I'm done streaming Deltarune for a while. I'm working on editing a highlight video compilation. Probably gonna upload that to YouTube. Hopefully late this week, early next week. We'll see. Depends. It was like 5 hours after I went through and trimmed out all my first edit run, and I want to tighten it up a little bit more than that, so it'll probably be a pretty long one. So it might take a while to actually finish. Let's see. We got that. What happened to the operator? Can I examine anything else? What's this? Hey, oh, that's the same one. What's this? Oh, another one of these little guys. Okay, there's a lot of these little dudes around. Oh, here's one. Another one. Looks like, look at all the confused tiny giant crabs out there. Guess they're waiting their turn in the docks. Okay. What are you thinking, Aya? Hey, and I want to pick your brain on something. As long as it's all you pick around here. I can't say I wasn't half expecting a dead body when I walked in, but I didn't think it would be a whole damn murder scene. You have to be prepared to expect the worst at every turn in this line of work. That sort of mentality is exactly why pigs keep killing innocent civilians. Sure, and you know I was internal affairs. The ones investigating that shit? And how good were you at that exactly? Too good, apparently. Let me know if you need to chat about anything else. Alright. Some scorch marks. Got a lot of these little tiny crab guys. What am I missing here? What am I missing? No? Kind of ascended. No one's cracked about a crab battle joke yet. It's because these are all... They're dancers, not battlers. They'd be at the rave. Let's see. What else can I investigate? We've got these guys. We've got these guys. I feel like... Oh, is this something? Call me skeptical, but I don't think this belonged to the giant dead Robosaurus. Okay. Pretty hefty toolbox. Is this where they got the crowbar? That can't be Darius. Still the same thing. What am I missing here? Is there something more I can look at up top? No, it's the same thing. What else can I interact with? Do I need to, like, pick up a clue somewhere? What's this? Oh, here we go. Shit, I could have touched one of these looking for the light switch. I wonder if the blackout was just some kind of shortcut. More blood over here. Oh. The heck? And look what I found. Or who, rather. A stowaway. And not just anyone. See that badge on their shoulder? That's the Dune Busters logo. One of the most infamous biker gangs around here. Why am I murdering all these people? I'm not touching them. I just show up and they're already murdered. They're pre-murdered, basically. We have a murder on our hands, we do. A murder and an accidental electrocution, I'd say. They must have held onto the broken cable over there and... Whatever the case, this is as far as we go. Let's get back and wait for the police. What? We just got here. There's so much we still don't know. You could have made the tiniest sliver of a point when we were right in our right to investigate this place ourselves when it was a workplace accident. But a murder scene? That's far out of a civil office's jurisdiction, Dax. You know better than I do. We haven't found a single trace of all that shady police business you were desperately looking for. Let's go. What about the keycard? Hold on, what about the keycard? What about it? It was too convenient, just like you said. Like they were expecting someone to show up. Trying to twist my words to drive me into conspiratory bullshit, are you? Dax shuts his eyes with such force that his whole brow looks about to split open. He takes a deep breath and then looks Anaya directly in the eye. Anne, please, we need to stay. There's something foul going on in Pavonis PD. Where's your evidence, then? Nowhere. That's exactly my problem. I've been chasing leads for so long I have tried to work by the book. To not be like them. But every time I followed procedure, every time I did things right, Dietrich would come in and get them to drop it, saying it's nothing. Everyone thinks they can tell me what to do and then drop me as soon as the going gets tough. Please, I need this chance to be here before them. I have to show the world what's going on. Anaya bites the inside of her cheek. She closes her eyes, trying to avoid Dax's gaze, but it's useless. He knows he struck a chord somewhere deep down. You're a public servant, not a politician. Don't think speeches are going to win you any favors with me. 5 minutes. That's all you get. Report anything you find to me. Keep your hands to yourself, and don't blame me when you lose your job the moment we get back to the office. Roger that. Alright, no time to be squeamish. Let's see what we have here. Who are they? Dax pulls out his beeper phone. Profiler app beeps loudly upon failing to find a match. No name, no pronouns, no occupation, and... a Dune Buster without a criminal record? Right, and I'm a flamingo. It really feels like there's nothing but them on the news lately. Dune Busters steal a truck. Dune Busters vandalize a shop window. Dune Busters blah blah blah. They used to be very one note with their Keep Mars Dead shtick, riding around the outskirts kicking up dust, making a mess to disturb terraformation efforts. Something must have shaken their gang up. How about the keyword, huh? Someone managed to sneak in here, undetected, and hide around long enough to murder someone and get themselves killed. But how? Dax looks at the huge window overlooking the lake. Maybe they flew in somehow? No, someone definitely would have seen them coming. Probably just found a way to sneak in while the mech was last docked. Crow waits around a bit too long. They're trying to ambush someone when suddenly, ka-chick! Mech starts moving. Goodbye, Pavonis. Hello, kilometers deep underwater crater. Who wouldn't panic? What are they doing here? Just what in the world would it take an avian desert biker to break into underwater construction mech? Could it be related to that whole Keep Mars Dead business of theirs? They did have protests around here before. Biotechnologies are certainly certainly a leading force in terraformation efforts. Maybe they wanted to plant a bomb or something? No, it would take an absolute redunculous charge to blow up a biomech. Must be something else. Well, shit. Gun? A gun! That's gotta be the murder weapon right there. Can't get a good look from here, but it's a fairly small model. Just what you find any cop carrying around here. Heavily modified, though. Corpse? Oh, we've already done that. Anything else around here? Just the gun. What happened to the operator? Why is the biker here? Can I check the body again? Stowaway. I'm still struggling to picture what our stowaway could have had in mind when they decided to lock themselves in with a giant dinosaur. Climbing her. Is that how they call it now? No, I mean literally climbing her. Look. Dax searches the back of Daria's neck, and sure enough, there are mud tracks all over her mane and on the mechanical devices attached to her spine. Hold on, so they actually climbed her? Why? Maybe they wanted to take her helmet? Or... Dax and I look up at the strange giant sphere hanging over them. Though it's hard to tell in the dark, there's a compartment floating just over Daria's head. Whatever is up there. I can go up there? Oh. Oh. I can't do anything up here, though, is the problem. I have nothing to touch. Oh, wait. Aha, compartment. I don't know what that was supposed to really highlight. Look at those marks in the compartment. This must be what the stowaway was after. The crowbar must have been too short. I guess our biker tried to reach up and failed miserably, but they were really desperate. So they climbed over Daria hoping to get better purchase. They couldn't manage to break it open, though. That must be when Daria woke up and sent the drones after them. You're muttering an awful lot to yourself there, Dax. Anything to report? Lots. Give me a second, I'll be right with you. Okay, time to convince Anaya about what happened here. Compartment. That's my new keyword. Alright. Let's get out of here. Share my conclusion. Let's go. I think I figured out what happened. Walk me through the scene. Member of the Dune Busters comes up to the docks at least a couple of days ago. They must have had a clear objective in mind, being all by themselves. They managed to sneak into the compound, most likely stealing and using the keycard we found earlier, and make their way into the bow mech. Unless the biker had a spare submarine lying around, they must have snuck in while the mech was still docked. Ideally, while there would relatively be few witnesses around. I wouldn't be surprised if they chose a night where the mech would be scheduled for a checkup. A blackbird blending into the dark. From what I understand of how bow mechs work, the operator needed to immerse herself fully into the mechanical trance of some kind. I don't know how aware she remains of her surroundings, and probably neither did our perp. So they waited for Daria to get started with her work, hoping for a chance to sneak past her and get to the compartment above her head. You don't think they meant to threaten her using the gun, then? It's a pretty small police model. If I meant to shake a gun at a brontosaurus, I'd probably bring something bigger. I'm sure that our perp waited a little too long, and maybe they were nervous and they couldn't find a good hiding spot. Then, as they're getting ready to make a move, the mech starts shaking. Daria's already activated every system, and it's ready to set out for the lake. The biker starts panicking. If they don't do something quick, they'll be stuck here for a week. So they decide there's no time to lose. They pull out the crowbar and run towards the compartment, hoping to sink a hook in, to no avail. They were real desperate to get their target, So what's in there? I couldn't get it open, but it's all densely packed tech in there, like shrink-wrapped noodles. Whatever they wanted must have been a part of the hardware, or small enough to fit like a key to the city, a voucher for 1,000,000 free body swaps, snacks, I don't know. But probably not drugs. No, probably not drugs. This place is full of perfect little nooks and crannies, so picking the sensitive hardware right above the pilot, hard pass if I were a criminal. But for some reason, they decide to take the only path upward they can find. They climb over Daria's neck and start wailing on the compartment with all their strength. No matter how immersed she is in her job, the operator must have noticed this. That's when she summons her helper drones to get this intruder away from her. Helper drones wouldn't be able to do more than just rush the perp, yeah? Yes, but picture this. A biker probably way past panicking at this point, suddenly faced with an army of robots trying to reach him. They lose their nerves, whip out their gun, and start emptying the magazine all over the command room. Alas, a couple lucky shots get Daria, a sitting duck of a target if there's ever been one. So the drones continue their advance, unaware of their master's death. Left with nowhere to run, the biker finds themselves at the edge of the platform. They look back and find nothing but darkness. And take a leap, hoping to perhaps to glide just long enough to avoid a fatal fall. Alas, they never even get that far. They find themselves stuck in a knot of tangled cables right under the platform. With the drones closing in, the biker starts to freak out once more. They pull and struggle against the cables until they accidentally touch an exposed wire, electrocuting themselves and tripping the circuit breakers. Backup power comes on. The mech detects that the operator has been disconnected and interrupts the scheduled journey, walking back to port. And that's us now, I suppose. What is it? It's nothing. I feel like there's something missing. Not for us, there isn't. None of that involved any police activity, did it? Jack sighs dejectedly. No. Then let's head out and wait for the officers. They must be just about. Beep! Did you hear that? I hear a lot of stuff. Out with you now. Beep beep! No, hold on. I think it's coming from the biker's corpse. Give me a moment. I need to check something. Dax! Aw, shit, baby. Okay, interesting. We have some developments. Alright. Can we get something? Is he... You beeping? You beeping? There we go. Look, the beep came from the thing on its neck, like it's trying to find a signal of some kind. Right. We'll make sure that the officers know when they come up here. No, this is important. I can feel it. We won't have another chance like this. Oh no, not another bloody hunches. Dax, I swear to... Okay. I want to grab the shirt. The second Dax grabs onto the biker, he was immediately blasted away. Anaya rushes towards Dax, absolutely horrified. She kneels down next to him and checks his pulse. I'm alive. Mostly. What were you thinking, you absolute git? The current is still on. You could have gotten yourself killed. I guess it doesn't really matter what I try to grab. Dax looks at the device in his hand. It's badly fried, but just about in one large piece. Gained a new keyword. Neck bug. I got one there here. That might have been a smarter option. Dax puts his frizzled hair back up into place as he crawls towards the edge of the platform. The biker's corpse seems to have fallen off the cable nest and plunged into the depths of the mech. Anaya looks about ready to kick Dax down the same hole. Fuck's sake, what have you done? What have I done? How are we going to explain this? The pulley of the elevator set into motion once again. Someone approaches. We're not. Keyword discarded. Drone fight! Okay. Let's see. I guess I didn't examine enough of the drones to get that keyword, because none of my keywords changed. Suddenly a screen at the end of the platform comes to life, showing the camera inside the elevator. Shit, it's the police! I told you. No problem, they know me. We'll just identify ourselves and talk it out. Inside the elevators, officers Jan and Juiced, Badger and Coyote are cocking their guns. Okay, let's forget about talking. You've got to kill the lights now. How's that gonna help? We'll just sneak past them, no biggie, right? Slightly singed, but otherwise no worse for the wear. Dax gets to his feet and sprints towards the power button, an eye on his heels. The elevator reaches its destination right as Dax smashes the button with his mighty paw. Dax and I duck under the console as fast as they can. What's going on? Police, turn the light back on and put your hands up, now. Following his demand, Juiced immediately shoots a salvo from his shotgun. Jesus! Juiced! You're gonna kill someone! It's scare tactics, they'll give themselves up. What did I tell you? Dead people can't give themselves up. Oh my god. Dax, we need to get to cover. Dax opens his eyes wide, trying to find Anaya with the only residual light coming from the elevator door. Dax and Anaya, fully exposed in their position, only saved by the fact that it's pitch dark, crawl behind the operator's corpse for cover. Jesus. Talk it out. That's what you said, right? I've changed my mind, okay? I'm too beautiful to end up as a colander. The officers have decided on a course of action and start to tentatively feel their way through the room, edging around the platform. See, I just told you to go for a body with night vision. There's absolutely no need to rub that in now, Juiced. It's only a few more steps before they will inevitably find Dax and Anaya. Dax tenses up with adrenaline. Think we can make a run for it? Even if we make that, what if we run into a squad of reinforcements? Dax turns his head from side to side, but there's nowhere else to run on the operator's platform. Nowhere except... permission to try something really stupid? Anything better than dying here? No promises. Oh, I see an ad break coming. What a wonderful cliffhanger! I need to give my voice a little break, too. Ugh. Alright. I'm stretching. Even without the redeem. We'll go to a quick ad break. I'm gonna BRB. One sec. Alright. I think we're back. Here we go. Lovely. Well, you know what? I feel like it's probably smarter for me to move my... We're going to be smart about this. There we go. And then we'll put, hang on. Moving elements in real time here. And then put the chat overlay over here. Above the keywords. Now you guys can see the keywords. Incredible stuff. Okay. There we go. Dax suddenly opens his arms wide and grabs onto the operator's mane. With a swift jump, he lets himself fall down the hatch surrounding her neck. Whoa! Dax falls into a chute the length of half of Brontosaurus' neck, bouncing off the rest of the operator's body inelegantly on his way down. A moment later, he feels the rush of wind of someone else coming down after him, and he swiftly leans in to catch an eye. Fall a little louder, will you? Sorry. So where are we now? There are giant metal walls on every side. I honestly didn't think that far. I just saw that there was space for us to slip through around her neck. But this feels like the walls of an elevator. Makes sense, right? You only have to feel around the walls until they find a set of buttons. Aha! See? Elevator buttons. I'm really over your habit of pressing random buttons. Well, I'm really over being into this thing. Really over being in this things. Okay. So here goes. Smashes button after button until the elevator rumbles to life. First moving down, then to the side. Moves around underwater for quite a while. Before it eventually opens and deposits them onto a platform under... Moves around underwater? If they're not underwater... I'm a little confused. Deposit them on the platform under the docks. All that's left is running back to the car. So the bad news is, there's no way those two didn't notice that. The good news is we were dealing with Jean and Juiced. As long as we get into the car now, we'll be good. Oh. Alright. I will hydrate.
Below O dude casts a spell. Create water.
Okay, let's be out of here sharpish. Dax and I make a run for the car. Nice. If only there was a way to, like, tell text-to-speech how to pronounce a screen name. Because I feel like that's a common problem for people. I think we lost him. And I glances back over her shoulder before finally allowing herself the time to bend over and gasp for air. Never thought I'd outrun a wolf. I think that was a coyote. Coyote, right. Naya runs her hand through her hair. She lets the next words simmer carefully before speaking again. I'm done with this. What, with the investigation? No, with you. I've not spent half my life working my ass off to get stuck babysitting a loose cannon. What? Loose cannon? The cops were firing at us. We had no choice but to run. You wouldn't have had to run if you hadn't gone and jumped protocol just because you got a tingle on the tip of your tail or whatever. It was important. You wouldn't have another chance like that. I'm playing by their rules, okay? Which rules? The law of the jungle? You think you're hot shit? You think you just because you look like an animal you get to act like one? I get that you're mad at me. I get why. I'm gonna take anything you say, just don't go there. That's not cool. Anaya bites her tongue. Even red with anger, she refuses to say anything she may regret. Dex, I'm trying to understand you. I swear on my life I am. I wouldn't be here if I wasn't. Maybe you have some special sense I don't. Some kind of extra whatever I wouldn't understand in this old body of mine. But you don't get to go... You don't go around proving that by jumping the gun and doing whatever you feel like. I've had partners like you before. They made it to captain very fast. That's not the sort of person I thought you'd be. Takes me back to the CIO. I'm going to tell the director that the blame's on me and ask her to assign me to a different location. No, you won't be doing any of that. None of this was your fault. And you're right. We shouldn't have been playing by their own twisted rules. I'll go to the office today and talk to the director about what happened. Alright. We stretching.
Land the orc casts a spell. Extend limbs.
Blah. God, rolling the neck. That's what gets me. I always realize how stiff I am when I roll my neck. Blah. Okay. Thank you. I'll hand in my resignation myself if it comes down to that. But before that, can I ask you for one last chance to follow up on this lead? Dax carefully produces the pieces of strange device out of his pocket. Okay. No way. You can't tell me not to wear. I'll wear as much as I want. You don't intend to take that back to the CIO? It would only make its way back to the police that way. I've got an expert on my side. I've got an expert on the side that I would trust with my own life. I know it's a long shot. By the way those two were talking, it sounded kind of like they had already known it was murder. It's not a huge leap of logic, like... Dax hangs his head low and nods. What if they were in cahoots with the bikers? If they got a tip some kind beforehand, so they knew to expect a stowaway? Your stowaway keyword updated to bikers. Wow. Or more likely, it could be that they needed to protect whatever's inside that compartment at all costs. Which would mean they still had more info on the internet, on the incident than us. The incident? Oh. I hate you, Dax. Wow. You're a persuasive guy, and I hate your guts. Okay. You remind me of myself when I was your age. Okay. I always wanted to say that to a handful like you. Hold on, what's with that grin? What was that? Was that a joke? Did I miss the sarcasm somewhere? The incident. That's true. Aye. See if you can find your way on... Find it on the way to getting your ass kicked out of the office. And he walks away towards the car, leaving Dax so thoroughly confused he's unable to move a muscle. Come on, fuzzball. Take me to your so-called expert. I need to write an extended report. A partner strife resolved. Dark Souls text. Yo, hey, it's Kangaroo Lady. What you up to? Oh, I can run. What's up? I can't do it? Okay. I was just gonna chat. Chat up the ladies. Oh, hey, look. Hooligans. If you diligently water this, it'll grow into a beautiful aluminum tree. Oh, I can jump. What are you guys up to? Can you fuck off, mister? What are you doing, man? Oh, he's got a cool hoodie. I like that. This is the like most bored house cat I've ever seen. Drink some not better beverage. Come on, man. Oh, I like this though. What about this? What kind of market research told them to sell killer water here? Killer water. Lion has been lassoed, fully loyal to his new partner. It's true. All she had to do. Oh, but there's NPC over there. I want to go talk to him. All right, fine. What's that? Whoa. Oh, right. This is where the terraforming stuff. I remember now. Let's go. Established 2122. I tried to talk to the Kanga lady. It won't let me. I'm like, what's up? And then I click. Nothing happens. She's like not even looking at me. She's staring off into the distance. She likes my car. Understandable. She's intimidated. Oh, there's Anaya. What's up? Oh, look at these fish. Look at all these fish. She's a cardboard cutout. I mean, everyone's a cardboard cutout. My partner's a cardboard cutout. I'm a cardboard cutout. Okay. Yeah. This one? Just gonna save that. Come on. Float out of the way. There we go. There's a better one. There we go. This is definitely cat behavior. I can't help it. There's a big one. Can I do it here? Oh, I can't do it here. What about this one? Artisanal fish fandom is serious business. I have your real fans spend hours pursuing through H's catalogs. Alright. Oh, what's this? It's neat, but I don't think it will. You're just thinking about stealing this lamp? That's hilarious. Okay. Is it a... Looks like a Xbox 360 over there. No, that's just a weird lamp. Alright. Or jar? A weird jar. Hey, buddy. Hello, and welcome to Hammerhead's Biopet Store. Established proprietor of custom fish-adjacent bioforms, and products. How may I help you today? How about you take a deep breath and quit with the Customer Service Act, Hammy? Hammerhead shoots a quick look at the woman staring down a fish behind Dax. The non-mod you were looking for this morning, I assume? Anaya, she's with me. That can mean so many things when it comes to you, Dax. Purely professional. She could be my mother, H. I stand by my previous statement. Hammerhead gives Anaya a longer look this time. I don't suppose you brought her in here to purchase a new fish. Yeah, in fact, I wanted your expertise on something. Oh? Let's take a look at the neck bug. We're here on official business today, H. Oh, do you need to take a good look at my medical license again, Inspector? Maybe later. No, for real. I need you to take a look at something. Hammerhead cranes their head closer to Dax. You know I run a tight business, Dax. A very legit business, but perhaps not legal enough for your friend. Not a single thing we've done in our lives would be by the book enough for her. She's a colleague from the CIO, and we need your help to identify some gadget off records. Oh-ho! Up to no good to get the no good. Something like that. Pretty please, it's been a long day, and this would break the case I need right about now. Hammerhead sighs defeatedly, yet they don't seem discontent. If she squeals, that's your head as much as mine at this point. So what's important that you drag along your co-workers? Dax takes what remains of the metallic device out of his pocket, placing it down on the counter. Hammerhead picks up the device and rolls it in their hands, looking over it with a serious look. Oh boy, you've really done a number on this thing. Should have seen the other guy. Any idea on what it may be? A bunch of high-tech, banged-up junk currently? Looks like some sort of worn external device. You're well aware I only deal in growing and grafting parts, correct? I don't repair phones. We found it on the neck of a dead bird. It was clearly attached to their spine before Dax ripped it out. Accidentally. Damn, you make it sound like I just go around grabbing random shit from corpses. So this was inserted into their spinal area? Okay, that definitely sounds like some kind of detachable mechanical mod. It's gonna take a while to put back together. I need to tend to the shop first. That's alright, I'm in no rush. Gonna lose my job in 20 minutes. Ah, nice. Embracing the anti-capitalist lifestyle at last. You know it. Dax walks towards Anaya, who is currently making a weird face at the price tag on the artisanal fishbowl. Hey, you think I'm gonna get more or less fired if I take a couple of hours to look into our leads while we wait? I wanted to see if Snifty has any news, and we could swing by that teaport to ask about the dead folks. I'd start worrying less about getting sacked and more about getting skinned. You don't exactly look like you're in a hurry to go back either, you know. I'm biding my time. I'll just steal your car and drive myself to the CIO when I tire of your bull. Let's get going, then. Interesting. Alright. Take care of a few things. I guess I... Oh, wait. Are these like shark puppies? Oh my god. Hello? Hello, they're adorable. I can't continue. I want to look over. I want to touch them. I understand that they're images, but I want to interact. Wish I had the space for a shark cat. Oh, they're shark cats. That's adorable. I think I know this one. We're mutuals on Blue Sky. How do we feel about minnow milk? I feel like if a minotaur wants to be milked, good for them. And if they want it, they can do whatever they please with that milk. That's how I feel. What you got? So which leads did you have in mind exactly? We have 2 corpses, a police shootout, and a hijacked case on our hands. Leaving aside the question of whether either of us will have a job after this, of course. What if I catch up with Snifty? Look at the time. We could have a little brunch at the park, don't you think? Are you seriously asking me to get food right now? No. I'm saying we have a friend on a break who must be dying to talk to someone. Look, I owe him one, okay? At least a friendly hello. This friend is the possum that fed you that info, eh? Maybe. What are Earthian pet shops like this? Are pet shops anything like this back on Earth? You generally walk in, buy your pet, and walk out. We don't tend to advertise fish-shaped affronts against God's will so casually. Ah, so they save those for the back. Gotcha. About the victims. We could drop by the teaport to see if we get a chance to talk with our corpses. You mean, like, examine them? Dax directs a mean grin towards Anaya. She blinks once and then smacks her forehead with the heel of her hand. Right, transference. Yep, their frames are probably being rebuilt in the teaport right as we speak. I mean, their minds downloaded from their latest backup. Gotta love a little immortality. They won't keep any memories of their deaths, though, right? They won't feel pain, and the policy it embodies to make sure someone who died doesn't learn all the grisly details. I'm sure there's plenty we can learn from them regardless. We should go and ask about their upload schedule. That's probably a good idea. We should really show up at work, huh? You know, it's still fairly early in the day, all things considered. Maybe I won't even need to beg for forgiveness for being away. We could just say that we ran into a little traffic jam and had to clock in a little later than normal. That's not the issue it had, Daxton. That's not it at all. I'll have you know that I have near spotless attendance record at the CIO. I should be Employee of the Year based on that alone. Aye. The director's gonna be so proud of she'll hang your pelt in her office. Neck bug. Did your friend agree to look at the neck thing? Yeah, they said they put it back together and everything. Gonna take a while. How much will it run us? You didn't ask. I can't afford to hesitate now. Body shopping. So? Oh, we already did this. Yeah. Platonically speaking. Bikers? Are bikers much of a problem over here? There sure are a lot of them. Incredibly annoying sometimes. I grew up in the old town, D8, near the Salt Plain highways. It was just vroom vroom honk honk, keep Mars dead, and dust clouds day and night. But they were pretty harmless outside of that. You think they're branching out into terrorism or something? Could be. I hope not. The incident. You think anyone may have heard about what happened in the mech? I doubt so. If your cops are anything like mine, they'll be doing anything they can to prevent any mistakes from coming out as long as they can. Let's get going. I guess we'll go to the transference port. Ooh, a map! Okay, alright. Oh, the CIO headquarters is way out there. Damn, alright. We're here. This is a heck of a little community. I like it. It's cute. I'd go here. Let's go to the T-port. Haven't been there in a minute. What's up? Same thing? Same stuff, I think? Yeah. Let's get going. Oh wait, she had new dialogue options actually. Hang on. About the victims. How do you feel about immortality? I hear immortality is a hot topic back on Earth. Aye, we have a lot of bloody purist weirdos looking forward to turning to dust in a coffin. Oh, so you're a body purist normie, is that it? I think immortality is a fine choice for some people. But I can't even begin to tolerate the thought of having to hand my conscience from body to body to a whole eternity, pretending that I'm the same person. Just thinking about my original body, the body I was born into and that my family taught me to treasure, rotting back on Earth breaks my heart. Still, I made the choice to transfer my conscience to Mars because I preferred a temporary death to a permanent one. I chose to live. How can I judge anyone for doing the same? Wow, I think I might have gotten the wrong idea about you, Anne. You talk a big deal about assumptions when you've made a whole lot based on me not wanting to walk around dressed like a zebra. But then you say that kind of thing. Original bodies are overrated. Let's all... This is actually maybe the most, transhuman game I've ever played, to be honest. How about you? Do you have any info for me, mister? Can you show one of our latest models? We've got a few questions about recent uploads pertaining to a certain incident. Oh, please, by all means, ask away. I'd be happy to help. Bikers. Are there any crows in the re-uploads list lined up to come out soon? Many, sir. Crows are a rather popular avian type to inhabit. If you could provide me their name and Pavona citizen number, I'd be happy to assist. I'll get back to you on that. Crap, just because they weren't showing up in the profiler app. Now maybe I need to ask in the roundabout way? Know anything about intraspinal neck mods? No, sir. May I direct you to our mod specialist in the next session? On second thought, I may just have a little time to be... Oh, that's right. I already did this. The incident? Have you heard anything about two... Watch what you say, Dax. We don't want the cops on our doorstep because you let on a little more than you meant to. Right. An excuse. Sorry, right. So, we've got these friends, right? Right. And they work really dangerous jobs. Oh, no. Exactly. So we were thinking, if our friends ever got inconvenienced during work hours, how long would they take to get back in action? What's their insurance status? One of them works for a very high-profile company. Got one of those super specific tailor-made bodies. Then I'm sure their insurance coverage must be excellent. They may be re-uploaded as soon as tomorrow morning. What happens to people who don't have insurance coverage? We in Embody understand that every customer situation is different, and we believe that body transfer is a human right. However, it's important to note the daily inconvenience count plus the number of interplanetary transfers involves growing tens of thousands of bodies a day. And so people without premium coverage may experience a small delay before re-upload. Small? It would currently take upwards of 2 years to re-upload an uninsured customer. Ugh! Holy shit. Welcome to Mars. Yikes. That's a lead interrupted. No questioning for today, and who knows when our suspect will be back amongst the living. I shouldn't be surprised if police are expediting the suspect's upload. But who knows when those doofuses even get around to finding and tracing their body. Guess we have to investigate elsewhere for now. Alright. I might go check the mod guy, though. Hey, what's up? I love that. I love giant wolf man with tusks is having cute little ice cream, and smaller but still chubby dad type is just kind of hanging out. Doesn't taste the same. The mod specialist is back here, I think. Can I get back in here yet? Consultation in progress. Okay. Both boyfriend material. Yeah, I could see it. I could see it. Think I should get the wings? Which ones? Bat wings would look killer on me. Really? No feathers? One of my partners has them. Oh. They're fuzz. Oh, that's right. You there. Good morning. I'm Kim. Welcome to Embody. Get the body tomorrow today. Neck bug. Would there be any point to attaching a mod, say, directly to your spine? The spine is the information highway of our bodies, sir. In the past, I would wanted If one wanted to alter their body with mechanical or otherwise external modifications after it was first delivered, spinal attachment devices were necessary in order to generate a signal that would mimic normal function. Per lawsuit, these were deemed insecure and discontinued. So all the frames come with technology required to utilize any kind of legal modification implanted directly into our brains these days. Is there anything else I can assist you with? I'll pass. Interesting. For lawsuit reasons. Hey, you're new. Hang on. What's back here? I found a secret area. Maybe. Maybe not that secret. Watching you. Alright, it's not that secret. So would hand-holding and cuddle time with all of them? It's true. Alright, let's go to Central Park. I guess we're not getting any investigation today. Statue. Statue that's going to be unveiled tomorrow. Still veiled. Food truck. Pool. Snifty. Hey, Snifty. Ugh, no. Dax, no. Come on, pal. Don't be like that. I'm here on official business today. Official? Ugh. You don't even know the meaning of that word. Smitty bringing all the boys to Scotland Yard. Just a little question about the incident by the docks? Fine. How about the incident? Any news from the station? Maybe Dietrich briefed you on what you missed? Oh yes, we had a brief this morning. Oh, do tell. What's he saying? Anything related to the docks, perhaps? Well, it wasn't such an in-person brief. He let me and the squad know that we were doing an important job. He's cheering us on. It's all kind of topsy-turvy right now, you know? We've got a grand opening in just a few days. Snifty shimmies towards the tarp scaffold in the background. Ah, right, that thing. Remind me, what is it again? But how could you forget? It's a beautiful peacock holding up the world. Our very own Martian Atlas. Why is it a peacock again? Dax, come on. Pavonis, Latin for peacock? Everybody knows that. It's art. Commissioned by the city to honor the founding of our beautiful city. The mayor spared no expense. And I like to believe honoring those who fight to defend it. Defend from what, exactly? You know, bikers, scoundrels, ruffians. Bikers, you say? Any bikers making trouble lately? Oh my stars, when are they not? When it's not breaking and entering, it's stealing vehicles, and then they go around beating random people up and making threats. Jeez. Like, can't they understand we are busy enough as we are? The nerve. It wasn't like this when I was still around. How can that be? Maybe we've just been too lenient before. Do you really believe that, Snifty? That it was somehow our fault? Oh, my lovely husband's brought me my food. Hello, sweetie. Thank you so much. Goodbye. Insisting on his silence. And closing the door. I have to set this aside. I don't know why he thought I definitely have the opportunity to eat food right now. But that also means I'll probably stop streaming pretty soon. Let's see. I'm only saying what I've heard said around the precinct. Right. Neck bug. Hey, Snifty, let's play a game. If I say intraspinal neck implant, what do you picture? Intraspinal who then what? Is this like one of those don't think of the pink elephant game thingies? The silent one? Cell. Yeah, the cell. It's a cutting-edge psychological test to see if you're corrupt cook. Oh my god. I think he passed. How's public relation duty going? Just swimmingly. I've reunited 3 lost kids with their parents, found 1 teddy bear, and resupplied the balloon cellar after 1 nasty gust of wind. Oh, it's great. Popular with kids, I take it? You have that friendly, harmless vibe going. I know, right? I'm doing my precinct proud, a role model for serving and protecting. Maybe if your job is all the police did, I'd be all for it. Snifty, you are my role model. Aw, really, Dax? Leave. Just leave. Cables? Just a big-ass tethered cable. Anything on this side that's not Snifty? I guess? Just the CIO headquarters left. All the way out here in the nothing. Hello? Anyone home? Huh, doesn't look like it. So we're keeping our jobs for 1 more day. I had been hoping more job security when I got sent up here. Cheer up, Anne. Now I can clock in with my attendance streak, with zero groveling involved. I'll have to do it all the same. Atone for your sins and all. Don't go dragging me into your Catholic guilt now, huh? Well, what's around here? I guess I can, yeah, touch my thing. A clunk? Is that what it's called? A clunk? It's literally a clunk? Dax inserts his keycard into the PC. The computer lets out a few short beeps. Ah, sweet victory fanfare. You almost broke your 30D streak there, champ. Yeah, no kidding. Can't go missing my end-of-month opponent. Dax is next. Make a loud crack as he turns around. Alex? Oh, thank fuck it's just you. It's never just me. It's all of me, all the time. Why didn't you answer when I called out? I was hiding in the bathroom, trying to psych you out. Alex takes a long sip of piping hot coffee. The machine has blessed her with her on this fine day. Please, don't spare any detail. I have time. She wanders off towards her desk, making a come-hither motion as she goes. Oh, thank God it's Alex. If anyone can swing a hopeless situation, it's her. I guess we talk to Alex? Yeah. What you up to? I appreciate the, like full 360 of the 3/4 angle for everyone. Hey, Alex. Want to give me a guesstimate of how fired I am? I'm game. Whose walls did you spray ACAB on? Hey, Micah. Are you about to hit the routine button? On a treat? I have a feeling you are. I see. I know your patterns. Mm-hmm. No? But I have a plate of hot, fresh food that my husband just delivered. And I'm not allowed to eat it because I'm on stream and no one has hit the button yet.
Take two.
Thank you. They're nacho fries.
Oh, dude casts a spell. Conjure treat.
Oh, wait. Oh, boo, dude. Well, I'm sorry. I'll tell you what. I'll have an extra treat just for you, Micah. You don't even have to spend the points for it. This is a cinnamon twist, also from Taco Bell. Huh? I don't know why my husband wanted Taco Bell, but he was like, I'm ordering you something. I'm like, okay, cool. Thanks, I guess. I will also, because this food is actually necessary for me to drink afterwards. Beautiful. The cinnamon twist from Taco Bell. Yeah. I'm looking forward to having these in like 10 minutes. We'll see. Think worse. We kind of messed up a police investigation scheme. You messed it up all on your own. You just failed to stop it. Happens to the best of us. Who do you need killed? She's joking. Just joking. A little bit of dry Martian humor. Sorry. Can't help being this funny. So, you want to tell me about your little incident? The incident. The short of what happened is I found out the police hijacked a workplace accident case. Got a hunch. Dragged Anaya along as a witness. Accidentally found more than you bargained for. Ran for it. I'll take that as a yes. It could have been so simple. We just had to wait for the police to arrive and accompany them in. If only you hadn't gone and started touching stuff, we could have had a normal conversation with them. You don't have a clue what you're talking about. Excuse me? Dax is not enough of an asshole to tell you, but I am. You don't know what you're saying. I spent 20 years in the Force on Earth. Very impressive. You haven't been seeing the things I have, though. We're in the middle of an extremely fast police militarization process. Maybe that means nothing to an Earther who's used to this kind of bullshit, but Mars was founded on certain ideals. We did away with police in the colonies, prioritizing community security, but that was not enough to those who had a lot to lose. Private security agencies started popping up. As wealth started to increase, so did the pressure to bring police back. The more people fear they have to lose, the more power the police can reclaim for themselves, until they're strong enough to start making demands all their own, all under the pretense of protecting citizens. So no, one can't ever have a normal conversation with a cop. Damn! She's woke. She's on our side. She knows the truth. Alex takes a long sip of her now cold coffee, which is why you should vote for me when I run for mayor. In that moment, Dax's beeper phone fuzzes. Whoops, gotta take this. It's Hammy. Oh, Dax, what have you gotten me into? Why? What'd you find? We can't do this on the phone. Come quick. Alright, he ends the call. Okay. Go back to Hammerhead. What do you have anything else to add, Alex? Pavonis cops? You want to rant about cops some more? Don't get me started again. It's always a fun subject to prod people on. I expect everyone's going to have their own take on it. Propaganda is one hell of a drug. Bikers. What do you make of bikers, Alex? Whatever the current campaign wants me to make of them. Vandals, terrorists, misguided activists. They're a perfect scapegoat for a lot of things in Pavonis. How about a neckbug? Have you ever seen anything like this, Alex? It was planted directly into a biker's neck. Before you fell on your ass and broke it, I assume? Wow, that's one hell of a guess. You see one Dax fuck up, you've seen them all. Unless you were given this as a campaign gift, this sort of thing is way out of my realm of expertise. Human. Interesting choice. OG specs, I assume. If you mean this is how I was born... Oh, I think I already did this. Yeah. Can I still keep my job? I was kind of hoping to continue having a job. Think the director noticed anything yet? I doubt so. She and Mira went off to the police station first thing this morning to have a word or two with the captain. She's out there fighting for us, huh? Man, I really could have gotten her in trouble. You just realized that now? But we got something out of it. I was right in the end. Like hell you were. Let's not give Alex a headache, shall we? I don't think the director knows you weren't here. I don't plan to tell her. That's the end of that. I just don't understand how Dax even has a job at this point. You and Mira are going to be fast friends then. Dax is one hell of a head over his shoulders. It's just not screwed on right. High risk, high reward. Little in the way of loss aversion. Don't ever take him to a casino. Trust me on that. And that's where you come in. Together you make one entire well-balanced investigator. If you follow that logic, we also make one entire god-lawful investigation. Not lawful. Maybe a little bit lawful, but not lawful enough. Let's go. I think we might... So I know this game is like... something like 4 to 5 hours long. So we might stop after we go to your boy Hammerhead. Hammerhead shop, there we go. We'll probably call it. I feel like we're close enough to 3 hours that I'm gonna justify it. I want to save enough of this for a future stream, so that we can get a little bit more a meatier stream next time. Don't want to hog it all for this one. Let's see. Hammerhand's licensed biopet store. Extremely legal. I gotta do this again. I love this so much. Let's see. What you got? Dax, thanks goodness you made it. Give me a moment to look up. We can't have any eyes on this. Oh. There's a faint click, and a few seconds later, the large display rack behind them starts to shift over, revealing an entranceway. Follow me, please. A secret workshop behind a shelf. Bit on the nose, yeah? You gotta appreciate the commitment to being a shady black market dealer. Oh, I can actually go back this way. That means I can look closer at these pictures. Wish I had the space for a shark cat. Wow, this is fancy. Oh, back this way. Oh, wow. Oh, sneaky on the other side. Wait, can you see it from that side? You can't see it from that side, can you? That's gotta be like a... Oh, yeah. Okay, it's like a one-way mirror. Okay, I got it. Got it. There we go. Is this what I think it is? That's a goddamn Backstreet bioprinter. A fully equipped bioforge, FYI. Right, and it's clearly being used for customized fish and not illegal body parts, is it? Illegal? They may be illegal, but for how long? The motion to legalize all custom body mods and free our physical manifestations from the shackles of society. Societal conformity will not be stopped this time around. An eye's glare could kill a man. A lion man. That's it. This is where I draw the line. Private bioprinters are outlawed on Earth, and I know for a fact they are highly controlled here. I don't care what they're expert on. I don't care what they did to the bug you stole. Ask Fishhead whatever you need to know and make it quick. Damn. What's with the rush now? Naya drags Dax by the collar, pulling him away from Hammerhead's earshot. You're not pulling me into this one, Dax. Thinking you just do whatever you want behind the director's back and then ask for forgiveness and have a laugh together? We're civil officers. There's rules to follow, proper ways of doing this, and you can't just skip them when you feel like it. I know that. Sheesh. I thought we were on the same page now. Well, let's stick out of your ass. Oh no, absolutely not. If you think I'm going to let my partner keep getting away with this kind of bullshit, you're dead wrong. I spent my whole life making corrupt cops deal with the consequences of their power trips. Making enemies with people who could have me killed with just a snap of their fingers. All this? This shit reeks of someone going down the slope. Didn't you hate cops oh so much, Daxton? Don't fucking act like one then. Right. Say it. I'm not a cop. Good. Now go talk with Hammerhead before I drag your ass back to the CEO. Alright. Give us the deets. Although first I gotta check this. Each would grow another 2 heads to match this setup, if they were legally allowed to. God, that's a lot of desktop icons. My man, you need to organize this shit. Oh, that's not anything. Oh, all of those are on the other side. Oh, okay. Alright. Oh, wait, this is this. And this? That's the CPR machine for fishes, I think. Jupiter, what a hideous fucking fish. I love it. Alright. Sheesh, did you make this place more ominous since I last dropped by? One of the lights blew out. Hammerhead scrounges oh wait, this is some narrative text. Hammerhead scrounges around the boxes on the desk, making space among their tools to place the partially reassembled neck implant. They seem anxious just even gazing upon it. So? I can't say for sure, but I think this device is some sort of neural reassembling device. Ah, yes, I know what that is. In layperson's terms, it's a big amalgamation of older body transfer tech. I would otherwise refer to it as something beyond extremely illegal to have right now. I would go as far to say that this chip in here is in fact Jovian tech, so I say we got ourselves a bottomless pit of illegal off-world tech on this table. Brought together to make a truly horrifying device. I'm not sure conveying this properly, but they basically have to make new laws to even grasp how freakishly illegal this is. We get it. So what does it do exactly? This device overrides people's minds. Oh my god! That's fucked up. It's fucked up. There's a mind state installed on it. Once attached to the back of the neck, it hooks into the lower neurocranium and penetrates the dura mater to... We don't need the play-by-H. What happens to the person who is in the body? Anyone with this on would be aware that their body is suddenly out of their control, trapped in their head, so to speak. That's proper horrifying. What's truly shocking to me is that it manages to bypass the brain case in a way that doesn't trigger your body's automatic mind state backup. To the system, you are alive and perfectly fine. A perfect meat puppet to whoever is in your head pulling the strings. Until it's turned off before the body dies, of course. Everyone looks down at the deconstructed device on the desk. My neckbug keyword updated to mind control. Oh fuck. We need to find out who's behind this. I'm not letting these bastards get away. That's well above my skill set and your pay grade, Dax. Hammerhead, come on. Like hell I'm getting caught with this thing on me. Take it in. We have company. What? And I point to the glass tank back to the two blurred shadows pass by. Hammerhead rushes over to their computer. 2 uniformed police appear onto the security display, clearly inspecting the fish shop. Any chance they may really just want an artisan goldfish? One of the cops starts toward the tank. Their hand goes to their gun. Nope. Down, now. Glass shatters. Bullets tear through the room as the whole tank cracks and then shatters outward, filling both rooms with a torrent of water and confused fish. Get the device, now! On it! A pair of boots crunch over the glass, getting closer. A figure cloaked in a biker's outfits above them swipes the neck device off the table. Stop! Sirens wail, causing everyone to turn. Bikers dash out the door, neck device in hand. Are you mad? Get down! Before anyone has a chance to realize what's going on, a burning flash of light and deafening noise pierces throughout the room. Oh, it's Dietrich. Oh, he's a wolf? I'm not surprised. Nobody move. Get on the ground. Your hands behind your heads. You're all under. Dax's ear flicks upwards. He recognizes that voice. He knows it all too well, in fact. Dietrich? Dax? Oh, Jupiter. Oh! Pavanis Police Department. I think that's a perfect cliffhanger, actually. So this sucks. Can I... Tab? Save? I can't save. Can I load? File Hammerhead. I think we'll probably... We'll play through that last bit again. Next stream. This time, I think we're gonna call it here. Because my voice is running a little bit. And I think it's time to find somebody to raid. Thank you all again for joining me. As always, a pleasure. I enjoyed this. I'll probably keep it... Probably play it on Friday. because I feel like we're probably going to finish it. Also, I was stretching and pointing my mouth down, and the camera could not see it. There we go. Let's see. I know it's kind of a meme for me to raid Kirill, but he is doing a co-op stream with Gala, I think, and they're raiding furniture, and I kind of want to pop them in there. Let's see. Longingly looking at the nacho fries. Yeah, that's me. I'm sitting here going, God, please let me. I need to eat these. I need to eat them so bad. Right all over. Let's see. Complete alls. We raiding. Are we going? Oh, they're still going. Excellent. Let's go get them. We'll go drop them. They're raiding furniture. Let's see. Have they done mine yet? Paint. Oh yes, I gave them a really weird chair that's like looks like a weird tree, and they put it in pain-inducing devices. Beautiful. They're highlighting it right now. Alrighty, we're gonna raid them. Thank you all again for joining me. I know I say that a lot, but it really means a lot that you guys would join me, and keeps me going, honestly, in these crazy days. In the year of our Lord 2025, where who knows what the fuck is going on. Here are my good old credits, and yeah, my avatar, this wonderful avatar in all of its various costumes, made by King of Heck here on Twitch, and Ludley on Blue Sky. Do check them out. They've been doing a fundraiser lately because they've been in a rough spot lately, and could really use the help to get out of it. 10 years of nonsense, basically, trying to dig themselves out. Yeah, I think it's been a wonderful time. I'm looking forward to finishing this, probably next stream, and I will see you guys on Friday. I think that's all about all I got to say. So, I'm gonna we're gonna raid right now. Say hi to Kirill and to Gala, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.